Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Voidcast. We are going to play some Dungeons and Dragons, and more importantly, have a lot of fun doing it. This will be the 38th live episode of the Precipice of Dreams. So if it's your first time here, welcome, and if you've been here with us before, welcome back. We really appreciate that all of you are coming along on this adventure with us. And what an adventure it has been this evening already. We got a hype train going, so thank you all so very much.
Everyone, thank you so much.
Yeah, it's awesome. Thanks.
I don't know what to say.
We love you all. Thank you, Jasper. Thank you, Shanks. Thank you, Michel, of course. Thank you, Relver, whoever that may be. Thank you, Jasper, for the gifted sub. Thank you, Michel, for the gifted sub. Thank you, Marineas. Thank you, Ashley. Thank you, Ashley, again. Thank you, Wild Magic RPG. Thank you, Naru. Thank you, DJ.
Ooh, big straws coming in.
Inside information.
And big straw for the bits. Oh, thanks
thank you so much.
Yeah,
and of course, we already
awesome.
saw Elfie in chat and the other usual suspects. I'm scrolling up. Jizzy is back.
Jizzy is back. He fixed the stream last time.
Jeff is back, who's not actually called Jeff, but I learned.
Yeah, and Esner, of course, is here.
And
Esner, everyone?
I think we've got everyone. Yeah. And we just
and everyone who's still lurking here, of course.
DMB Town just dropped.
DMB Town is continuing the good stuff they got from Michel the Void.
And
Thank you so much, DMB
welcome.
Town. And parts of New York, welcome.
We haven't even started, and there's a level 4 hype train going on.
So people are so amazing. We are. We feel so loved.
Yeah, I'm honored. And that's while this stream almost didn't even happen, because I ran an update for OBS, and smart as I was, I didn't make a backup. So when OBS was done installing, I lost everything. All my profiles, all my scenes, everything was gone. So I cobbled the stream together in less than 90 minutes, something like that. So if there's any problems, like you're used to, then I'm just going to blame it on that.
Yes.
Sounds like a deal, right?
Yep. Sounds like a deal.
So, you guys want to talk about anything?
Dungeons and Dragons, preferably.
Or related?
Yeah, TTRPGs.
We had an amazing one-shot of Dusty the Outlaws last Monday. You can still watch it on our Twitch channel.
It was amazing.
Yeah, it was Eric's birthday. So that's why it was amazing. But also it was amazing because we had some awesome guests. Of course, Ash was there from the Fireside Portal, but has been a long time collaborator in our one-shots. Shanks of Top Down Tabletop fame was there, and Cass DM of Cass DM fame was there, and it was an amazing crew, and they pulled off a heist. Did they? Well, if you really want to know, then you have to watch the stream. So we had that, and next week, unfortunately, there will be no parallel projections, I think, because there's no one-shot played. We might do a surprise stream of sorts, or I might do something like play Elden Ring or something. I hear that's hip nowadays, so who knows? But then 2 weeks after that, we will return with a one-shot, and what that's going to be and who's going to play, we will notify you on our Discord and other social media stuff, which you can find in our link tree, linktr.ee/voidcastlive. Go there for links to all your favorite social media. And Jasper, what do you have going on?
Well, I have a life. That's not true. I don't have a life.
I was worried there for a sec.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm saying. Anyway, I'm going to do another Wave Echo
Talking
Cave
Void?
drawing session tomorrow.
Okay.
And
Oh, yeah.
next week there will be for real. There will be a Talking Void with Roger
No
as a
way.
guest, and we will be discussing.
Now that you mentioned, I don't think I can make it.
Fuck you, asshole.
Okay, I'll move some stuff around.
Yeah, and we'll be discussing the 5.5 edition of Dungeons and Dragons and your expectations. What are your expectations of the 5.5 edition? The funny thing is, that
I
when
expect
mentioned
it will be words on pages.
No, but it's your hopes and dreams for this new edition.
My hopes and dreams are words
what do you
on
want
pages.
to see?
And a special Susan entry in the monster manual.
I hope they bring back Taco. I mean,
yeah.
I hope they bring back Taco and
Big
prestige
tacos.
glasses.
Or burritos.
Just books and books and books and books with prestige glasses. And I hope they bring back bent bars. I really miss bent bars.
And lift gates. Don't forget lift gates.
Yeah, and lift gates and bent bars.
What will that be in 2022? It will be, I think, or 2024 something. I don't know. I think it will be bent legs, lift eye. I don't know. I'm still thinking of some plastic surgery, but I couldn't come up with a good one, I think. Anyway. So Talking Void and another drawing session tomorrow.
Yes.
Awesome.
I'm looking forward to your finished version of Wave Echo Cave, because what you've been doing was amazing, and a lot of people joined in to watch you draw this alternative version of the famous dungeon starting
I
cave.
think he feels insulted because...
No, I'm getting it. Yeah, thank you. So I'll put it on screen so that everybody knows what I'm drawing. This is it for now. Can you all see it on the screen?
Yeah.
I think the waterfall really is an amazing addition. And I'll be doing this pencil drawn part. I'll be starting that at least. I think I'll start with the temple to Dumodin or whatever his name is, and go from there tomorrow. Dumo. It's the dwarven the dwarven deity of mining.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You
awesome.
know the one.
And that's about it, right? For
we're so rusty. Let's just start playing.
yeah, maybe, right? It's maybe watch an intro first. I mean, you spent some time on making that, so
we still didn't have an intro yet, so we have still 3 to go right now.
Yeah. Let's start with this one.
We got there.
We certainly did.
We're back.
Jin!
Are we back? Oh, sorry.
Oh, beautiful sun, you make this life so mysterious. After dealing with the crisis, we left the mine and set out to return Valder to his master, Rekmar. But before we were able to leave the site, we gave a report to Captain Peyton of the Crimson Sun. While talking, we were approached by a small party. These were the mages from the Mage Guild sent to investigate the mines. When meeting with them, Oddleif seemed to know their leader, Victoria Newspring. We had a short talk and returned to the streets, promising to meet Lady Newspring in the evening. Because of Oddleif's caution, I decided to patrol the skies to see if they would enter the mine, to maybe find the structure underneath. Arriving at Regmar's, we told our story and received gifts. We told him the plan to man the structure underground and decided to do it the next day. After this, we had a discussion if we would leave the city or go to the promised meeting. Oddleif warned us that to go there was to give away our information, and the rest of the group seemed to share the idea that the mage was not to be trusted. I personally know nothing about this mage guild, or if they are to be trusted, but I know that a power capable of fixing the crystal issue is a power I would like at our side. After a long discussion, we decided to go and let Bowen and Quintus take the word. I am very curious how this meeting will unfold. As the door of the inn opens, all of us, Gunther, Quintus, Bowen, Oddleif, Kiss and me, entered to see if Lady Newspring is already here.
The Chalice is an inn for the richest of travelers. It is a 3-story building made of stone, with several large glass windows facing the market square. When you enter the common room, a pleasant warmth falls over you. The room itself is large and filled with comfortable sofas, chairs, and expensive-looking salon tables. There's a fire burning in the hearth, and a red banner with a golden chalice hangs on the stone chimney. It's not very crowded, but the murmur of conversation that filled the room quickly dies down as you enter the room. The patrons regard your strange fellowship for a second before returning back to their chatter. A lone figure, clad in a grey cloak, dons his hood and walks up the stairs, quickly disappearing out of sight. It doesn't take long for a servant girl to approach you. "Can I help you?" she asks, and you quickly explain you are there to see the Lady Newspring. She bids you to follow her, and you are quickly led up to the 3rd floor, where she halts in front of a large wooden door. She nervously takes a deep breath before taking the large golden knocker into her hands and knocking thrice. My lady," she stammers, "your guests have arrived." It doesn't take long before Master Manifester Turin opens the door and gives you a sharp look. The servant girl quickly bows and hurries away, as the mage bids you to enter. "Ah, yes, Mistress Ravensfinger and company. Please follow me. The Lady Newspring is expecting you." You make your way through the antechamber and are led into the main chamber of the royal suite. The room is exquisitely decorated with extravagant banners lining the stone walls and beautiful crimson drapes that cover the windows. A small fire burns in the hearth, and wafts of incense assault your senses. Near the hearth are a couple of chairs and luxurious sofas, surrounding a table filled with exquisite food and drink. Lady Newspring is comfortably sitting in one of the master chairs, still dressed in her red Archmage garb. Welcome, Miss Ravensfinger. And welcome to all of you as well. Please, take a seat. I have no doubt that our dear Oddleif told you all about who I am. But I think some introductions are still in order.
I make a very polite bow, as is deemed with a person of this station. And I say, "Thank you for having us and for the invitation, Lady Newspring." And I sit down.
I walk forward and look her in the eye and give her a friendly smile and say, "Yes, indeed. The lady certainly spoke about you, but I'm not allowed to say what it was. But we'll have a nice conversation this evening, I think. And I'm certainly interested in what your vision on all of this is. My name is Bowen Goodhart, and I'm part of the clergy of our dear Lord Aedon.
I see.
But I dabble in magic as well, so I'm very interested in what you can offer on that
Offer?
part. Oh well, offer. I'm not saying offering in a manner where you actually start giving me things or something. That's not what I meant. But maybe a good conversation about the arcane arts, for example, that would be great. We can go all the way if you want. Sorry. What I mean is that we can, we can talk about divinity. We can talk about the arcane. We can talk about our journey, for example, or the things that are happening right now. I don't know. I don't know how to start. Sewing.
Well, she raises an eyebrow at you and just smiles as
As-
you ramble on.
As you hear, I have told my friends here all about your wisdom and knowledge in the arcane.
Don't forget the grandeur.
Of course you did.
Hello, my lady. I try to mimic Oddleaf's bow. And I say, my name is Solwing. I hail from the Purple Mountains. And I am on a journey in Estes.
A far traveler.
Quite far, yes. And it is lovely to meet you. And thank you for the hospitality. And then
Likewise.
I take a seat.
Okay, and I give a small bow, though not as low as the rest of the party, and I say, Quintus Pontifex Maximus, Knight Lieutenant in the Order of the Templars of Aedon. At your service, sorceress. And I just sit stoically at the table.
Is there a table? Wait.
Oh,
yeah,
sorry.
yeah. There's a large table. It's not large but long, and that's surrounded by sofas and chairs.
Mhm.
So, just out of curiosity, do you sit on chairs or do you sit together on a sofa?
Oh no, I take the most comfortable looking chair.
That one's occupied. Unless you want
Well,
to
the
sit in
second
lady's
most,
lap,
the
but-
second most.
Well, this is awkward. I just sit on a chair, not on the sofa. Did we take Gunther with us?
Yes.
Oh, I think that if there's enough chairs for everyone, then Oddleaf will take the sofa because then that is obviously the most comfortable chair, and I will just lounge in it.
Yeah. Immediately getting back into that old spoiled court life,
yes.
right? Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
Court life.
Gunther makes a bow just like the rest of the party except Quintus, and he says, name is Sir Gunther Gottlieb of the Order of the White Rose, my lady. At your and the Crown service.
Bowen is waving.
Yeah, he has no
sound.
Yeah, he has no sound. Ah, this is the way we
Jasper just went full arcane.
I think you already cast silence on him.
Yeah.
Just mimic
all that rambling.
After him rambling,
he froze
minute,
now, right?
That's
or
probably the
just
smart.
Camera froze also. Yeah,
and he's gone.
But he's back.
I'm back again.
Yes.
Yeah,
you're
you're
back.
Oh, okay. I was saying all these things, but Ninja froze. So.
Okay. Oh, Jasper.
Ah.
Jasper, your voice is audible now. You might want to mute yourself. So
we can hear you again.
Oh,
Hear you
sorry.
again.
Sorry, so sorry. Yeah, I was reacting, but then I thought something is going wrong, and then I saw you all frozen on my ninja thing. So, so as I sit down, I say to the lady, what I of course meant by going all the way is no innuendo at all. What I was trying to say is just have a nice conversation about every possible topic.
And that doesn't include any innuendo. Every possible topic.
Well, you got me there.
What does innuendo mean?
The things you certainly seem to not understand when it's happening. Me neither, by the way. Most of the time. But I can rationalize it partly.
Solwyn looks at Oddleaf and Quintus if this makes any sense to them.
Well, I raise an eyebrow as in Bowen is not making a lot of sense, but it's fine.
What else
It's
is
fine.
new? Yeah.
It could be worse. Okay.
Okay.
And I'm now
So-
waiting for her to say something, and I keep quiet.
Yeah, me
It's
too.
a strange company you keep, Oddleaf.
Well, you know what they say about company that people keep? I know there's a saying of sorts, but I can't come up with it. You don't get to choose your traveling companions. But yes, my friends here were sort of the friends and companions I picked up along the way while traveling.
I did
Actually,
choose
quite a coincidence, because I kind of knew of her early work, which is amazing,
that-
by the way.
that-
I've read
that-
all her short stories and some of the longer ones, but
You
not
did?
the most recent theater stuff.
How quaint. I didn't know it would reach all the way to the cloisters.
Well,
Yeah,
But
neither
you are
did
a
I,
cloister man,
apparently.
aren't you, Bowen?
I'm a cloister. I come from a cloister. Yeah, so yeah,
Yeah, it
that's
shows.
true. Sorry.
It shows.
Oh, thank you.
Just don't know what a cloister is. Sorry. Man, Bowen is so awesome. I'm
But
sorry.
yeah, so where are you heading?
to Brentwick.
Brentwick. And what
Yeah.
business do you have in Brentwick?
Well, depends if we ever arrive there, because it seems that we are not making much progress.
Well, I was traveling there to do some research for the topic of my new book that I plan to write. One of several, actually.
And I was going there to see this tutor of mine named Olkin the Furrow. Maybe you know him.
Can't say that I do.
Well, he's a very good wizard who lives in Brentwick, and he gave me a start in abjuration magic. So that's where I learned my trade partly. And well, since I'm kind of lacking in the new spells area, I thought I would go on the road and visit him.
Okay.
And he lives in Brentwick.
I gathered. And you, far traveler.
Me, what my goal is, I'm actually making a map. I can show you some. I brought some of my.
Interesting. I would very much like to view them, but not right now. Let's have a little chat first.
Yeah.
And you, Quintus?
Yes, my lady.
What was your last name again?
Maximus.
Maximus. Was it always so?
It was not, my lady.
I figured you seem familiar. Can't quite place it though. What was your previous last name?
I left it behind a long time ago, my lady.
You wish to keep it that way, it seems.
And he just nods.
Fair enough. I'll leave that be for now. But then you came onto this quaint little town, this outpost of the Queen's forces back in the day. Or the king in that day. And you thought you would be the correct persons to deal with a magical crisis of some sort?
The town was in trouble, and we thought that we would be able to help. And, well, we did.
Even though you knew that we were coming.
Well, we did not know whether the mages would arrive in time. The situation was progressively getting worse. And at the time we arrived at the mine, there was still no sign of any help arriving. So we basically set up a rescue mission. We knew there were still people in the mine, and we were looking for the runesmith's apprentice. So we set up a search and rescue operation.
You did you? You set up a mission. It's not like you ran headlong into the mines after talking to the captain for what, like 5 minutes?
No.
Well, to be fair, the captain asked us to enter the mine after we dealt with some of the creatures that came out of the mine.
And
I
before
spoke
that,
with Captain Peyton.
we were asked by Rekmar to retrieve his apprentice, not knowing that he was still in the mine. So just figured that it would be the best thing to go immediately if the attacks were still coming.
What are you getting at?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I'm surprised that a wayward daughter of nobility, cloisterman, a Templar, and a traveler from afar took it upon themselves to dive headfirst into a mine, facing some unknown mystery that
Have you ever
clearly
met
required some magical aptitude, which you
Have
do
you
seem to possess, by the way.
Well, my lady, if
But-
you and yes, I am interrupting, but the church was more than capable to handle this problem. So
This church here, really?
no.
Yeah, I was just going to ask. Have you ever met the Templars?
I have met plenty of Templar. Yeah.
As soon as there's this creature or anything, they just go and protect the people.
That's what we do.
I guess they do that, right? Yeah.
Yeah. It's amazing.
Just like the knightly orders, and he nods courteously to Sir Gunther. We protect the realm. We don't arrive late to the scene. We just go wherever we are needed.
And was it Sir Gunther's idea to go into the mines? Is it Sir or Lord Gunther?
No, Sir Gunther says no. It's Sir Gunther. Sir Gunther.
Can I speak?
I was asking something tonight.
Okay.
Oddleaf is just comfortably lounging now, by the way, in the sort of, she really finds the best spot in the cushions of the couch and just sits there listening to everyone else.
Tell me then, Sir Gottlieb, what brings the White Rose here?
Well, I'm traveling with these fine people towards Brentwick.
To Brentwick.
Visiting an old friend, and I was looking for traveling companions, so I put out a notice. It's always safer to travel together.
This is true.
With the recent bandit activities and now all these strange magical things going on, the corruption that's spreading, it's always safer to travel together.
The corruption that's spreading?
Well,
What do you know of this?
Well, we have encountered a couple of these corrupted priests. We have encountered corrupted creatures.
Really? Priests? Where?
On the road to Brentwick, and and this is out of character, I kind of forget in between which places we. I think it was
Cabri. The
Near Cabri, yeah. So he
brother
says,
David was from Cabri.
he says near Cabri.
Interesting. Do you want to ask something, Bowen?
Well, I kind of wanted to say two things. I almost forgot the second one. Oh no, I remember. The first thing is sewing.
Yes.
She's using a lot of innuendo, so be vigilant. The other thing is that what should a group look like when that enters a cave to rescue people who are trapped there?
Very interesting question, Bowen.
Yes. Well,
Because
in a
apparently it
town
doesn't
like
look
this,
like
you
us,
would
and I think that's strange.
in a town like this, you would expect it would be a contingent of Crimson Sun Knights with some magical support. You know, people that have actual authority over here.
Ah, okay. I kind of understand now. So you wouldn't expect random people, to do good deeds out of the goodness of their hearts?
No, it sounds kind of like some heroic tale, doesn't it?
Oh, I love heroic tales, and thank you for the compliment.
I bet you do. But tell me, what did you find in the mines?
A lot of shards.
If I'm not mistaken, you
crystals.
first encountered a knight of the Crimson Sun who's alive, thanks to you.
Yes, almost went bad for him, but I managed to cure him. Yeah.
Yeah, he shouldn't have waited a day or two.
Tell me how you
Other
did that.
help would have arrived. So we were there.
How I did? Well, first I tried to kind of shatter the crystal that was growing out of him by using some magic, but that worked. Well, that didn't actually that well. So then I kind of, what did I do again? I concentrated on it. Yeah, well, I think I used my instincts to kind of grasp the essence of what was happening and turned it around and cured him, like something like that.
So you don't even know exactly what you did.
Well, I think I can replicate the effect if that's what you mean.
Yes. Can you show me?
Because I don't person with growing out of them right here.
Can you also speak into your mic?
Yes. Oh, sorry. My headset is bugging out all the time. So no, because I don't have a person with crystals growing out of him right here.
Such a shame.
No, I
I
don't
would
think so.
like to
I
learn
think it's
more about
really
this
good that
process.
we don't have a person here.
Yeah, you think so? But what if it happens
Yeah,
to
because that
1,000
would
other
mean that it
people
would
and
have-
you're the only one that knows how to save them? Wouldn't that knowledge be
What are you
better
trying
if it
to,
was shared among the plenty?
Are you volunteering to have crystals put into your body so that Bowen can show you?
Me? No. But he might. He glimpses at the other mage who just frowns and shakes his head. He's not very.
I feel like I have to. I feel like I have to feel guilty for doing a good thing.
Yeah, you don't. But
It's not a feeling that I like.
But I would like to know more about how you did this, because it seems to me like you were draining magic out of him.
Well, yeah, might be something like that. Yeah. Because magic really made the thing go boom, so to say. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I had to reverse that kind of flow. Yeah.
Trial and error.
Yes.
Time-tested method of science, right?
Yes. I like science.
Funny, really, how it seemed that the group that was there present in the mine was exactly the sort of group that needed to be in the mine.
Yeah, without the magical support, right?
No, we have magic.
Oh, you, yeah. Oh, you. You mean yourself. I thought you meant a contingent of knights that were sent in first.
Oh. Well, they may have been misjudging the severity of the thing that was happening.
But these crystals were killing these people, right?
Yes.
We believe so.
Like some of some of the corpses that were retrieved from the mines shown it was quite deadly.
Yeah.
But not all creatures died from these effects, did they?
What do you mean?
Are you referring
You
to the
fought
mortals?
Yeah, you fought the moral. And the moral were mutated by these crystals.
Indeed.
That's
They
true.
they had become very dangerous, influenced and empowered by these arcane crystals.
And aggressive. Morals aren't usually that aggressive.
No, we encountered quite a lot of them, and we had. It was hard to kind of put them down.
So
But we had to. So, yeah.
And then you made your way to their nests and you killed them all. But then what? What happened there at the source? What was the source?
Something magical.
Yeah, I think that we could say that it is a thing beyond our knowledge of what is normal in this world.
Why don't you try? Just talk me through it. What did you see?
I kind of saw
We saw balls.
the limitations of our ability. Well, no, let's just say that.
It was like that, right? It was showing us, in a way, the ways of the world and the magic, and that some balls are bigger than others, and then it was at a critical point at some point, and then Oddleaf was able to stop it.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah, we kind of
Straight
walked
away
into
with
a
balls.
wall at a certain point. That's where it all ended.
And became so confusing that it's going to be hard to explain this.
Maybe Oddleaf would like to give it a try.
We kind of discussed this, but Audrey is not going to talk to you.
I think she can make that up for herself.
I don't think that's necessary, Bowen. Thank you.
Oh, okay. Misunderstood.
I honestly don't know what I did.
But you were out of it for a long time after you did it and not responsive.
That's also true. It took quite a toll.
But what did you find down there? What was it?
I don't know. A structure of sorts with some arcane source. And it appeared to have been leaking arcane power. And we stopped it.
That's not what your friend said. He said you stopped it.
Oh, it was kind of a
Well, it was
cooperative
group-
effort.
It was a
Yeah, like
collective.
she would never have arrived there if we weren't there.
No, with the light of Aedon, we stopped the threat.
What did you do, Oddleaf?
I grabbed
Wait,
hold of
why
the
is this an interrogation again? I don't understand, because I feel like you're interrogating us in a way.
I feel like
Ah.
you're interrupting Oddleaf.
Sorry.
Thank you very much, Bowen, for your
Her
concern.
the manner actually changes at this point. She becomes way more serious and more to the point.
I think what the Lady Newspring means to say is that she is very curious to learn what has happened down there, as she was not there herself, which she would have probably have liked to be.
If she was on
And
time.
Fortunately, we were in time to stop a bigger catastrophe from happening. And the lady is just curious to know what it is we did.
Yeah, and you might want
as
to address the lady and tell her what you did.
as we have told the lady, and then I look straight at her, we have no idea what we have did or what we did or what we found, as we have no comprehension of what we saw down there. Um, we have no knowledge of it, so we cannot describe it. There was a structure and a arcane sort of power source, and when I grabbed onto it, it seemed to respond to me, and I willed it to stop. And that's not what happened, but that's the most accurate way that I could describe it to you.
Okay. For a moment there, I thought you had changed. You didn't, did
Changed
you?
in what way?
Well, you're still dabbling with powers you have no clue about.
And what have you been doing since the
Well,
last
not
time
much,
I saw you
since
5
my
years
work was
ago?
done for me.
Yeah. So it
But yeah,
seems.
there's a lot going on in Helderon. I get the sense that you're trying to change the subject.
Well, maybe we
Am I
should.
making you uncomfortable, Oddleaf?
You are not at all making me uncomfortable. I know exactly where I am and I feel very comfortable. These cushions are very comfortable.
They are, aren't
Um,
they?
I just feel that you were trying to poke at me
Yeah, and my
with
lady,
situations that happened 5 years ago. And
I
as
was.
Quintus also already mentioned, with you mentioning his last name, some things are just better left in the past. Not because they are something we should be ashamed of or something that we shouldn't learn from or something we should try to hide away, just because sometimes the past is not relevant for events that are transpiring right now, as is the
Exactly.
case right
yeah,
now.
and maybe
And me dabbling in powers in my past might be something different from now. You made the assumption that I was meddling in things. I just think that my
Was I wrong?
actions saved lives.
Well, we are all meddling in things, but in a very structured way.
Somebody that has never swam a day in their life might have jumped into the sea to try and save a drowning kid.
Lady Newspring. I'm sorry to interrupt this, but I'm from a different perspective as you can get, and I do feel a little bit what Boeing is trying to point out. That it feels like you don't trust us. Let's start at that, and that is something that I personally think is a shame, because I think that working together is very, very necessary in this world where all these wounds are growing and operating. And we could tell you a lot more about that, since we could use your aid in the things that are unfolding in our world. And I understand, because I'm not a magician like you, that to know about power is very interesting for magicians, but to wield it for a proper cause seems to be more important. And
Yes, about solving. I also get the sense that you, all of you, don't trust me.
Yeah, and that's
Is that
why
because of my power,
I think that is part of the
political or otherwise?
well, for me personally, it's the otherwise thing, but I think that would happen to anyone encountering someone who is very mighty.
Then let me be frank,
Hyper.
because what I
I thought your name was Victoria, but okay.
okay,
We're totally
where
fine
was
with
the mute button for Eric?
Let you be frank.
Yeah, let me be frank, because what I think you did is you saved this town and maybe even more than that. But you went in there without any prior knowledge and you did things you don't really understand. Still
True.
don't really understand. You're
True.
giving me half truths. You're trying to lie by omission because you do not trust me, which I can respect. I can relate to this. So I will give you the benefit of the doubt. But what you did down there could have gone the other way. You could have made it so much worse.
Yes.
Maybe. I don't know. It was getting out of hand.
In this case, and Lady Newspring, I know this. I think this conversation started off on the wrong foot, but you know me. I've spent most of my years in court politics, and learning to be cautious when you speak is one of the first things that you learn. In this
course.
case, and I totally understand that you need to know what happened here. And I totally understand that you need to point out to us that things could have gone very differently and that maybe we shouldn't meddle in things that we do not understand. I get that. In this case, I think we really didn't want to meddle with it, but for some reason,
You had to.
if we hadn't been there, things would have gone worse. There was nothing worse that we could have done.
So you think this could have been a danger to the entire kingdom?
I don't know how big the danger was. The only thing that when I grabbed onto that arcane source, I just felt it growing, wanting to grow and grow exponentially and indefinitely.
And you don't think that that is something that the queen should know about? You don't think that's something that concerns the court and all of Alderaan and all of Estus? Of course, common
If it
folk
was
might
still,
not know what to do with this, but this knowledge could be invaluable in the right hands.
that is true. But what are the right hands? Because I think that arcane
Aren't you loyal to your
might.
queen?
I am loyal to the queen. I will tell her anything she wants to know. And you
Then
know
tell
this.
me, for you know she has my ear. I have her ear.
I have told you. Have you? Let me ask you a question. Have you been down in the mine?
Yes,
And what is it
I
that you
found
have
the
found?
structure you talked about.
Yes,
The metal building.
indeed. This is
And
what
I
we are
could
talking
sense
about.
a great power residing within that.
Yes.
What I am more wondering about is how you gained access to it. Because it's shielded.
Well,
The amount of abjuration magic surrounding that place is insane. Now, the amount of illusion magic around it is insane by itself, but that could be broken. This
Maybe we
seems
were
almost like a specialized lock made only for one or a few people.
or maybe made by the
Oh.
gods.
Or maybe it was just willing to open because there was danger happening inside and it needed to be fixed, and it closed up behind that.
That's more conjecture, but I'll take it.
I personally had the feeling that it had to do with the divine powers.
So do I.
I think that is the way.
Of course you do.
Yeah, maybe it was because of a person in our party that we gained access because we were being merited upon by our respective deities, or well, some. But I'm still having this huge ball problem about this.
What?
Okay, just out of character, I'm completely lost on why Jin keeps talking about balls.
Because you showed us suns and planets.
What?
Suns and planets. Suns
Sun-
and planets.
Okay.
Yeah,
I quite missed it,
okay.
too, but I love Jin talking about balls. So.
I mean, I was laughing very hard last episode when you said that greater balls are better, but bigger balls are better. But
Yeah.
still don't know where that came from. But okay,
Yeah,
still
that
makes
made no sense. Now it makes sense. No, I think
You just
nobody-
thought, oh, that's
it's
Soul
freaking
Wing, or that's
nobody
Jin
understood
even.
that. Yeah,
Yeah.
which was
Okay, thanks for
great
clearing that
because
up.
we weren't meant to understand what you were talking about. I feel.
And there's this picture of Solwing here with a meatball, and I think,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Anyway, sorry. Yeah, I
Life
just
is
had to-
like a meatball. You never know what you're gonna get.
Because I know that you probably don't really follow a god or Aedon or
Oh, is it? How do you know?
I assume. I completely assume this. Because
Oh.
I think that you are interested in the magical arts, and other people that I know that are interested in the magical arts are, yeah, except for you, Bowen. But you're a strict
No, he's not the exception at all. There's a great many of religious arcanists.
I do have to confess that I do not know a lot of arcanists at all. But
Well, then
maybe
let me
you're.
enlighten you. There are many believers among us.
Yeah, but
But you
there's
were
also,
correct in assuming that I wasn't one of them.
yeah, and there's like lots of people that believe in Aedon, whereas my people, we don't. So that's different always here, and I meet people who don't, and I think that you are one of them.
Are there many magicians among your kind?
There are,
Interesting.
yes, but there's also people who devote themselves to the divine.
And they
Okay.
channel the divine as well.
Yes,
I think they kind of channel an aspect of Aedon, namely the warmth of the sun.
you should not listen to Bowen about this stuff.
I
He
do
doesn't
agree with
understand.
Bowen on this one. Sorry.
Uh-oh.
He does not understand about the sun.
But maybe I'm wrong.
Have you heard about
As
Balthazar?
you can see, Lady, we have a lot of very philosophical conversations on belief and faith and what some call magic.
What do you call it then?
Witchcraft? Oh, sorry, you didn't ask me. Oh, sorry.
There's no need for me to name it. If other people call it magic, I will call it magic.
That's yeah.
But still, I think
Have you
that
taken any lessons, Altleaf? Like,
No,
I know that
but
you showed the aptitude at a very young age. Younger than most, to be fair.
was that a compliment coming from you? I feel like that was a compliment. But
Well, I think
I will be
I
I will
always
be on.
always thought your talents were wasted on writing these fantasies. I think your talents would have been much better suited to writing the arcane.
If her stories had only inspired a single person, I think it would have been the right thing to do at a certain age. They inspired me, and I like traveling with Oldreef, even though probably when we reach Brentwick, we will never see each other again afterwards. At least that's what I'm thinking now. But I'm guessing that she reached a lot more people with her stories, and so there was no waste.
Wasn't there?
Thank you, Bowen.
I feel that there's enough people that could have written stories, but I know that there are not a lot of people with her magical aptitude.
Have you read The Big Handkerchief?
I must confess that I didn't.
Then you're missing out.
I'll make.
I'm so sad now that you did not out her as a massive fan. Like, wouldn't it have been cool if she secretly had read all
every but would she admit it though?
Inside
no,
check.
no,
Inside
it
check.
would, yeah, it would have been, yes, inside check. I want an inside check. Yeah,
Well,
could still
what did you
be.
roll?
Oh, 2.
I had a 12.
Wait, plus a lot. I think probably something like 13 or so.
But not enough.
Inside. Oh no, that's
Anyway.
Well, seeing as most of
No.
the manner she put on was a farce anyway, it's hard to tell right now.
yeah. Thank you for that, Bowen. And Lady Newspring, as I've told you last time that we spoke about this, I feel like learning the arcane through the guild and through lessons would not work for me. I feel like there's a certain creativity involved that cannot be learned, and that creativity is what makes me able to do these things by not being bound in rules and specific sentences and gestures and.
Well,
But
well said.
I'll freely admit that especially with everything we've seen the past days, I really wish I would have taken some lessons.
Well, yeah, if only to form like a base of knowledge. Because you're right, some of the greatest mages that ever lived never took any lessons from a guild. They did their research though. They devoted themselves to the craft. So I wonder, what would happen if you would devote yourself, Oldleaf?
Only time will tell. I'm at this point in my life.
Well, I can't wait to find out. You were always a promising young lady. And I always kind of liked your streak of mischief in the court when you were younger.
Well,
And seeing you out here in the world, trying to save it where you can, it's commendable.
Thank you. I have to admit I did not expect that coming from you.
Well, I'm not always the evil mage.
You do know that you are known as that in some circles.
I
at
am
the
aware
court.
of my reputation at court, but that kind of reputation breeds a layer of fear, which
Well,
is
I
very
think that's why
useful
we're not
in
being very
politics.
forthcoming right now.
It suits you. It's gained a lot of that talk only comes with a certain amount of respect for you and what you can do and have learned and your part in court, your position.
Well, thank you. But let's do away with this official business, right? I mean, I'm sure you guys, if you might have some questions. Solwing wanted to show a map. Maybe have some food, something nice to drink.
Yeah, I have
You
some
can
questions.
calm down, relax. You can let your guard down. I won't pester you anymore about the structure down below and your role.
It's a
within
trap.
it.
Sounds pretty-
It's a trap.
Following reacts with thank you for your openness and honesty, and I feel like when we both gave away a little bit of our distrust, the conversation got a lot nicer. And there's something that I do want to ask you, and I'll give you access to the maps whenever you want to. But these are you also studying the wounds?
Yes, this is something I've been tasked to do. Yeah.
'Cause we
To be
did have-
fair, when I was sent here, I thought it would have something to do with that.
Yeah, maybe that's also why we went into the mine, because we have had encounters like we told you with the priest of someone who actually opened the wound right there and then, and yeah, we seem to have had some run-ins with it. I personally come from a place that is being yeah.
Wait, there was
that's-
some chatter in the church about a wound starting, but it was quickly put an end to by Templar. But it wasn't you, was it, Mr. Maximus? Sir Maximus, I apologize.
No, it was not.
Bryn? Is that correct?
Yes.
Yes, Cilia.
Ah, yes, Celia Bryn.
Not her brother.
Yes,
But you were there too.
Yes.
we were.
Yes, we were.
I was not, I'm afraid.
And we did find some, well, because of our experience, we did find out some things, and strange things are happening to us. Like, we were attacked by bandits before it, and it was like, I don't know, since we came together, a lot of things have happened. And we are figuring out a lot of things, and I think the wounds are actually a threat to our survival on this planet.
I kind of agree. In the long term.
Yeah,
Because
so
they
we
do seem to be growing. All of them.
But have the mages also found a way to counter these wounds? Because the Templars did, but it costs them a lot of energy and vitality.
Well, we can't channel the exact same energies as the Templar can. But we can put a halt to it. But it's something we need to continuously do, and we're researching a way to make it more permanent. Imagine a magical fence, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
But so far we had no luck.
Do you know how to do this yourself?
as I said, we have. Oh, I can stop. Yeah, I can.
It would mean a lot to us if you could teach that to either Bowen or Oddleaf or both.
I'm not sure that it is within their capabilities just yet.
Oh, I'll be leveling up soon, I think. So maybe. No joking.
Well, then let's talk again when that happens.
Ding.
No, but if you could give them some information of how to try that, because I do think that there's a big chance that we will encounter another of these wounds, or even maybe visit one day to try to.
So what you're suggesting is that Oddleaf actually has to sit down and study something, right?
I don't want.
Don't worry, I jest.
I don't want to talk for her. That's why I said Bowen or.
I can give you some.
Honestly,
notes,
Lady Newspring, I would for this. I've seen what these wounds can do, and
I will
I've
provide
seen
you
it-
with some copies of our notes. You and Bowen might be able to figure it out in the long term.
that would be very helpful. And
Harold,
I
would you be there and make some copies of the notes, please?
Copies of notes. I love notes. Any kind of notes, really.
Well, he clearly doesn't, because he rolls his eyes, sighs, stands up, and walks into another room.
Could I come and help you?
Please don't. You hear?
Always keeps my mind at ease when I'm copying notes. I kind of.
No, he
copied
doesn't
a
do it
couple
by
of
hand.
books. Oh no.
No, there are some spells that are useful for that kind of stuff.
Oh, what kind of spells? And can I see them or maybe copy them?
So you want to copy the spell, copy.
There's a joke in there, but I'm not getting it.
Oh yeah, I can show you.
Yeah, although I don't have the correct inks and paper, I think right now I've got my spell book, but I can't muster the costs of actually copying stuff. So.
It's on me then. I'll teach you this one spell.
Oh, okay. Nice. Thank you. Thank you so very much. She's much nicer than you told us, Oddleaf.
I have never, but I feel like you're lying though, because I've never told you that she is. I've only talked about her status at court and how other people viewed her. I don't think.
I think it was innuendo then. There we have it again, Solwing.
I don't know if
Do you make
I
her
lit- I
squirm
don't-
intentionally there, Bowen, or is it just some dynamic I'm not aware of?
What do you mean?
Well,
Bowen
clearly
likes to
you
take
made her
some
nervous
things
there for a
very
second.
literal.
Well,
Oh yes, I'm still getting the hang of some of Oddleaf's. How do I put it? I think she sometimes tries to imply stuff that I'm not getting.
Yeah.
But, well, I think it's the dynamic actually, and I kind of like it. Yeah.
Well,
It is, but
She,
it can be. It can get uncomfortable in social situations sometimes.
No, not for me. So.
No, I know.
well, she reaches out to the left of her. You see her hand disappear for a second, and then she pulls out a book, which is clearly her personal spell book. She flips through some pages and says, there it is. She puts it on the table and says, take a look at this.
Nice. What do I see?
And in the meantime, a spell. So arcane symbols
I start
and
to analyze it then immediately.
casting instructions, stuff like that. Yeah. It's very rudimentary, as she has put it down. So you need to translate it for yourself, of course. But she goes to fetch some special inks and stuff like that, and she gives them to you.
Nice. I'm immediately drawn into the pages and start studying and forgetting everything around me except for the food on the table, which I at times take some of the food and put it in my mouth in a polite manner. Little bites, but a lot of little bites.
Lady,
I'm gone for the rest of the evening.
Lady Newspring, I actually had a question. As we've told you in our travels, we were confronted with the wounds, and also we had a lot of discussions about fate and
to the point,
the divine.
girl.
What do you know of the time before Aedon?
How old do you think I am?
Well,
I can't. I quite a bit, actually. What do you want to know?
So, the older, what was there before Aedon with the older gods? How?
Well, it's not much different from how it is now. Sure, everything was different because a lot of our cultures here in Estes and I would guess all over the world were based on belief systems that suddenly fell away. There was no doubt about gods being real. They were real. They gave people magic.
They are real.
And there was magic. And then suddenly there wasn't. Like from one moment to the other, all magic died.
But it didn't.
Well, all magic.
Did.
All magic that
almost a
that
decade there
came
was
from
no
the-
magic in the world. And everything,
Divi-
all the systems we had in place, all the cities that were built on magic, everything crumbled down.
But you are talking about divine magic now, right? There was still magic in the
all
world.
magic. No. We mages had no magic at all either.
Oh wow.
There was no magic. Everything that was magic stopped functioning. It was all gone for almost a decade.
Wow.
Until people started to get power from another god. And then suddenly everything started flowing again.
What she just described was the Great Reset and the Age of Enlightenment.
That's not how we call it, but we call it the fall. Because that's what happened. Most nations fell. I mean, our old cultures were much more reliant on magic than we are today. Like, I mean, we use messenger birds now. That wasn't necessary back then. We had magic for that. I mean, the elves still remember. The dwarves still remember. It's us that have mostly forgotten what it was like.
And in all the time, have we never learned what happened? Is there any ideas or theories on what happened? We had these gods. There was a war. All of a sudden, they're all gone. And then 10 years later, this new god comes out of nowhere. And you know politics.
I do.
Usually the one that comes to power after a power vacuum like that is
It's
not
the
the
one
good
that
guy.
writes history. No, it's the one that writes history. It's always the good guy.
Well, yes, in the history books it is.
Exactly. But setting aside notions of good and evil, it doesn't really matter, does it? It's the weird thing is that no one told us what to do. What had happened. That no one shared any knowledge. No, the elves don't know what happened. The dwarves don't know what happened. They only know that it happened. They were there, at least some of them. But after all these years, like we're 2 centuries later, we still don't know what exactly happened. Gods disappeared. Magic died out completely. And then suddenly it came back.
And with the rise of Aedon and magic returning to the world, also the wounds started happening. Is that correct?
The wounds happened during the fall. So when there was no magic, the wounds started. But not wounds like the one in Salford. Salford happened way later than that. That was only 50 years ago that Salford fell.
Something that I've always wondered, or have come to wonder in these past few weeks, is I've never been outside of Estes. What's beyond the lands of this world of Aedon?
Well, beyond Aedon, the world.
Yes.
You mean?
Yes.
The stars, the sun, the moon,
But
and some.
are there other worlds? Where did the gods come from? Where did Aedon come from? Where do these wounds come from?
Well, those are interesting questions, and I don't think there's a single answer to that question. There's a lot of theories. We have some books in the library in Alderaan on this very subject. I think I read one once that said that the gods came from the stars. But there are so many more stars than there were gods.
Yes.
But they were viewed as builders. Like they built this world and put life on it. And the only thing that they wanted in return was worship, right? It's all very vague, and half of the religious texts are metaphors for something else. So it's really hard to draw any conclusions from them. Even the old texts. And even there were 16 gods. That much we know. But every god had their own story. About how they came here and what they wanted, what they did. And every culture made up their own stories about them as well. Sure, there's a lot of priests that claim to actually have spoken to them. And there are some similarities between different cultures all over the world. Not that we have much contact anymore with the rest of the world. Which is why it's kind of nice to see someone from another continent.
Have you... So, do you know of the existence of other worlds?
What do you mean with other worlds? Because there
We
have
have
been texts speaking about other realms.
I
Godly
don't know
realms.
if any news is spreading on this topic, but we have been to another world. And
Have you
we've
now?
seen things there.
Hmm.
Yes.
What kind of world was it?
They call it the Endless Forest. And that's basically more of a description than an actual name. It was an
That
endless
is
forest.
familiar. Yeah, because every god had its own realm, right?
Yes.
Right. That's the idea. And the Endless Forest was the realm of. Insert the name that I know but can't come up
Alaris.
with.
Yeah.
Alaris. Yeah.
Goddess of the hunt.
Yes, goddess of that. But while we're there, we also met a human who actually was around during the God War.
Really?
Well, Eric, I think this is
Human.
interesting. Eric, I think this is interesting to. I see you ask it in chat, and I think it's. Let's step into out of character for just a moment, and answer this question: why are we trusting the all-powerful sorceress Frank again with all this information? Well, literally, the only information I'm giving her is that there is another world and there is a druid, because that's actually something that happened. That portal is open. We have established contacts. We have there is the entire city of Woodford knows about this and is establishing trade relations and information flow and whatnot. She will learn about this. I'm not telling her anything she
I'm still
can't know.
expecting a massive backstab at the end of this conversation. So.
Yeah, it's coming. Be patient.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but I think it's interesting. Like, this is clearly information that she's going to get.
Anyway, yeah, I know.
Anyway,
Yeah.
and I want to know, and I don't think we should necessarily keep her from information that could save the world.
Exactly.
That was never the idea behind speaking
Unless
with
she
her.
has another agenda.
Like all of you do.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, like everyone.
Yes.
Everyone has. Everyone has.
I just want to copy spells, especially spells named copy.
Yeah, awesome.
Does
But
it
I kind of
exist in
agree. But
fifth?
I want to mix
don't
in
think
with
so,
the
right?
conversation. But I'm studying the spell and stuff. So
Yeah. Sir Gunther is at the end of the table, nodding off right now. So.
Yeah, that's. Anyway, so we were there, and we also learned a bit more about the corruption that's spreading also in this world, because it was also spreading in the Endless Forest. And I basically tell her, most of the events and what we know about this corrupting power and the war that was fought between the gods. And that started with the corruption of the moon goddess, and how in the Endless Forest the guardian.
With mentioning the moon, I immediately mentioned that she should look out for a kinsman of me named Harbinger.
Oh. Well, yeah.
I dumped.
A question.
give
Out of character question, because this conversation is taking very long once again, and I
Yes.
like it. But I won't mind it if you say summarize stuff you tell her.
But that's what I was
or-
just
or-
doing. I basically
Yeah.
tell her everything, but I severely underplay our role in it. I do not talk about our role specifically in this whole situation. More that this is what we have learned, right? This is what we have seen. That's what I'm talking about.
no mentioning about our own progress and our wings and stuff. And
I tell her
No,
nothing
no.
about
I
it.
figured.
No.
I
I
figured.
tell her nothing about it.
And especially not a shard.
Also, it's not relevant to this story.
No.
So
Do we still have
So
a
an hour
shard?
later, and I'm finished with my spell.
Yeah. Yeah. An hour seems correct.
Yeah, so I can be part of the conversation again. So that's what I.
Yeah. I'm writing some stuff down. Keep talking. Don't mind me.
So I'm done. We can go if we want.
That is rude, Bowen.
I have a question for the mage. Since you are working on your defense against the wounds in this world,
Oh,
do you do this in conjunction with the church?
Yes and no.
Which one is it?
great answer.
It's both. No, we work together with the church, but I don't personally.
Oh.
Makes sense.
Okay. But the church is involved in the research.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, that's good to hear. That's good to hear.
Yes.
Makes sense.
Have you ever met people like me?
I can't say that I have, but I'm thinking you are a Averin, aren't you?
Yes, I am. But it was really nice of you to not be stereotyping. Most people immediately ask me if I lay eggs or if I'm able to fly. So thank you for that.
Do you though?
Yes.
No, I joke.
I don't.
Yeah, is there anything else you want to know about these wounds or anything else?
So she does not respond at all to our entire story. Then
Oh yes, she
she's
listened
surprised.
with
Does she know? I'm
well,
watching
she's
her
very
every.
good at hiding that kind of stuff. But yeah, she is. She you see her eyebrow being raised a couple of times, and she's clearly she's gonna wanna find stuff out for herself. Like, I mean, her whole demeanor screams next stop Woodford.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I would expect that, and that's a good thing. Probably.
Who knows, right?
But does she
It was
mention?
going to happen anyway. So.
Does she mention it in a way like maybe I'll pay Woodford a visit or something in a remark like that?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, then probably Solwing says, although it might not be smart. Then tell the druid we sent you. He'll be he'll know that he's dealing with good people.
Oh, I most certainly will then.
Okay, the druid character is dead.
You just killed the druid. What did you do?
I think that the druid will be able to handle himself.
I think so too.
Yeah, well, if he has been around since the Cold War, then because that's another thing. We only know that the gods were at war, that they were divided among themselves. I mean, they were a singular pantheon. Most think they were even family. Most
Yes,
of them.
but I just told you why they started fighting amongst each other. Because they were corrupted by the same force that's corrupting.
No, but what you said was more that the moon goddess was corrupted.
Well, I think that was the first one to fall to the corruption.
Yeah.
But
that doesn't explain how
But honestly, we do not know. We weren't
exactly.
like.
Because was she corrupted, but they didn't know, and did she instigate a war between the different gods? Or I just
That's
know
a
that
possibility.
during that time, over the lands here, this continent on Krios, there was a massive war. I mean, it's what formed our country in the end. But before that, we were a couple of nation states. I mean, from your story, you saw Cabri, right? That's kind of where the land changes. Everything beyond Cabri from here, everything in the west, is different than what you're used to. And yeah, it is what finally made an alliance possible with the dwarves in the north. And what caused the elves to exile themselves.
Interesting. Well, I don't know about you, but I'm getting tired. It's getting late.
Yes. Are you staying longer in town?
I actually want to go and continue on our road to Brentwick again. Right?
Would you have need of us anytime soon?
No. I was thinking more the other way around. If I have needs of you or have more questions, I'll be sure to visit. I know where you're going.
The other way around then. What kind of options are you proposing?
None.
Oh, okay.
Just offering a helping hand.
Well, we can send you information if we find out more.
Still want to go all the way.
Yeah.
Oh.
We,
I was thinking about teleporting us to Brentwick, but
after my visit in Brentwick, I was actually planning on visiting the capital again. So maybe I will see you there, and we can talk more about what I've learned, and maybe
It's quite a journey.
see to pick up some studies, maybe.
well, is it a journey? Because yeah, we are taking our sweet time, but the road isn't that long, right?
No, especially
I think
with the new road.
The new road?
Yeah, but you'll have to travel cross country. I mean, the whole reason why Brentwick is so angry is because it isn't connected to the road. But I guess you don't have to deal with those kinds of politics.
We heard someone say that Brentwick was a shithole. To be fair,
You might be correct. It's been a while since I've been there. I mean, it depends on where you go. But yeah.
Oh, that was
Brentwick.
a shithole.
yeah, it was the dwarf, the Templar, the only Templar that we liked.
Well,
sorry,
Brentwick
Princess.
used to be a quite an impressive city. Like it was one of the main trade hubs we had set up with the Elven Empire. But once the elves recluse themselves and Tenning became more important as a harbor, Brentwick kind of fell into decline. Right now, it's become more of a free port for more unsavory nautical trading.
Well, we can't have that now, can we?
Well, as much faith as I have in your group, I don't think you'll stop any piracy problems we have in the south.
Well,
No, I was more referring that my family has been trading in nautical stuff for multiple generations. Fair trade, mind you.
I am familiar
And we
with
do
your
not take
family.
kindly. We do not take kindly to pirates.
Neither do we. But Brentwick is giving them some. Well, they tend to look the other way because it does bring business to Brentwick, something it has been severely lacking since other ships prefer tanning to Brentwick.
I can imagine. Yeah. I don't like it, but I can imagine.
Indeed. Well, anyway, I guess we should be off then. I thank you I thank you very much for a very pleasant evening, and I will also freely admit that I had not expected that coming in here.
I know, but likewise.
It's so good to feel the goose pen scratch on the paper again. I had a lot of fun.
Oh, with this spell, you might not have to do that anymore that often.
Might take some of the charm out of it, but I guess I could start writing short stories. Maybe get inspired.
Well, and I'll have Harrison bring over the notes later this evening. You're staying at the Grey Nugget, right?
Mm-hmm.
You are at least staying till tomorrow morning, so
yes.
I'll have them delivered to your room.
Thank you very much.
Are you going to finish this? And I pointed all the food on the table.
Take what you want, Solwing.
I really take everything that I want. And it was really good because it's a high-priced hotel, so I'm practically taking everything and constantly looking a little bit like guilty at her, like, are you really sure that I can take everything? And then I just start,
Well, have a safe journey, all of you.
Thank you. You know where we'll be heading if you.
And if you do more of that reckless stuff, may you be as lucky as you've been before.
I will promise you that we are careful, we are cautious, and we will be. We do not do things nilly-willy, so to say.
In return for all the food, I give her the latest copy that I made about the Stendhal Woodford map part.
Or maybe Bowen can make an actual copy for you.
Oh, nice! Yeah, true. Yeah, let's do that.
I haven't. Can it be ritual cast?
Yes, it's in your spell book.
Okay, cool.
On Foundry, I mean.
Oh, okay, cool. Oh, wow! I have to get used to that. Oh wait. Oh, I always mess things up. Yeah.
It's an older spell that I stole from a previous edition. I think the second edition Geomancer had it as well. That's why where I remember it from. It's just called copy.
Yeah, I have it here. Hey, cool. Enables to copy a perfect duplicate of any written, drawn, or drawn document. To copy the text, you simply hold a blank a piece of parchment or paper over the object to duplicate during the casting. The amount of text that can be copied in a single casting is limited to 10 pages. If the target being copied is currently in a creature's possession, the object receives a saving throw. Oh, cool. Magical writing such as scrolls cannot be copied. Attempting to use the spell to copy a spellbook results in pages of indecipherable code. Nice. Yeah. Okay, so I'm
I do think that we should mark. We should maybe set up a document where we acknowledge that the map drawn by Solving is the original map, thus inviting copyright.
You're waiting for those Solving NFTs, right? It's,
Yeah.
If you're drawing this map, are you drawing it on stream or off stream?
Yeah.
yeah, that's the correct answer.
Yeah. Jasper.
Okay, but let's say the goodbyes to the nice lady, or
Yeah.
and go back to the inn, and we'll take a short break.
Yes.
See you soonish. Yeah.
5 minutes, and we'll be back. So
With more
stick
talking,
around.
less talking, more fighting. Let us know in
Maybe
chat
fighting.
what you
Maybe
prefer.
fighting. I don't know.
Who knows?
Why should we fight?
I mean, I've been
I don't know. I think Solving said something mean about you. So
I've been playing Elden Ring for the past few days. Looking for difficult
So you said.
fights is what you do. Like I really want to do this fight against this overpowered. But
still
that's
struggling
because-
against that goat, are you?
Yes.
Yeah. Anyway, enjoy the wonderful music of Stone Golem, and we'll be back in 5. See you soon.
See you soon.
When the waves pull you down and you can no longer see, broken hearts lead a trail to a land of shattered dreams, or so it seems.
And we're back.
I am back.
Don't talk with your mouth full. Don't unmute with your mouth full. That is. So yeah, you guys return to the Grey Nugget, right?
Yeah.
That's what we do.
And take a good night's sleep.
Yeah.
No,
Maybe.
I returned
I'm,
to church, by the way. I returned to small church where my room is still tidy. Yeah.
Yeah, that's okay. Go ahead, split the party. I don't care.
Yeah, I think I was was I bunking with somebody or not? I can't remember.
I think Gunther. Yeah, I think you had 2 rooms, 2 and 3.
Yeah, Gunther is bunking with Bowen, I think.
Oddleaf and Solwing on 1 room. Yeah, well, okay.
I can't
I don't
remember.
know.
But
I have to review past episodes.
in character days, this was yesterday. In us playing, this was 3 months
Last
ago.
October, yeah, something like that.
More than 2 or 3 months. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, well, you wake up.
Wow.
Do we wake up in the room that we fell asleep in?
Yeah, most of you do.
Okay. Oh, what?
No, all of you do. It's fine. You're all. It's completely normal. Nothing weird happens. You just had a night's sleep, like you've done so many times before.
Yeah, so I'm enthusiastically packing my my traveling chest, humming to myself and thinking about the road ahead. Having realized that something worse than being on an adventure with my no, that's not how I should say it.
How are you going?
Having realized that I don't really like a conversation with an archmage that much, and just want to have theological discussions along the roads with my friends.
Remind me, those
not
horses you came on, you came with, those weren't yours, right? You had to leave them at the garrison.
Well, I feel like that we did that when we arrived in Woodford.
Yeah.
Did we get horses when we went?
Yeah, you came here on horseback as well. But I think you borrowed more from the Cobalt Shield, and they said just leave them with the Crimson Sun. This again was months ago, real life, yesterday for you guys. But
I think because I don't think we borrowed them from the garrison. I think because I played this through the Lord, and we actually got horses.
Yeah, you did.
You have your own horses. Yeah, okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, well, I mean, we're not. I'm not
on
on naming my horse terms just yet. Let's. It's not
Roach.
our.
Let's call him Roach.
Roach.
Come on, Roach.
Come on, Roach.
No, it's fine. You can have horses. It's yeah. Maybe a retcon. I don't know.
We'll see.
Well,
otherwise, we'll never get to Brentwick, right? It's you still have one more town before Brentwick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. If we just gallop through every encounter,
Yeah, you could certainly try.
Would we reach Brentwick?
No. I'm convinced that we would not.
If we go in a full gallop, what did you ask? When
if we
will
go
we
full
reach?
gallop. I mean, if we enter an encounter with, well, a random other creature or a wound or whatever, and just gallop all through the encounter, just from one side to the other side, and then continue our way, would we reach Brentwick in 2 sessions?
No, because if
I think we could reach.
No. The conversations you guys have, it will take at least 5 more sessions.
And probably
on the road.
because we said this, Ro will say the encounter is in the west, and then we go through it, and we go back to Stendhal and back to Woodford, and yep, that's what would happen.
Maybe we can just travel around the next town, just to don't get into a new plot.
That might actually be an idea.
Well, I think actually Bowen might reason. No, well, not really reason like that, but yeah, I think I might actually suggest that. Say, should we travel through the next town or should we travel around the next town? Because every time we get into a town or city, we get delayed by very strange stuff.
And
Of
you
course,
would
it also happens on the roads, but then we at least have less of an.
But you would
I
have
think-
more delays by traveling through forests and
just travel.
non-cobbled ground.
And with our
We'll
luck,
take
that
the
would
roads,
just
but just go
attract
around
more.
the town.
That would just attract more weird stuff happening.
Do that.
It's how stories work, I think.
Bowen says, Bowen. So Gunther says, but all the stuff that we have been attracting along the road, so all the encounters we had, would they have been solved without our interference?
Not all of them.
I'm sure they would have, but in what way we cannot possibly know.
Yeah, right. That's the correct answer, I think. Yeah.
Well, like Brentwick is about 100 kilometers from here.
That's like
so on the-
That's like an hour drive. Let's say that the car engine has 9 horsepowers.
well, on a horse, you could do it in a day, but the horses will be exhausted,
Yeah, that's fine.
and you will travel like I think 10 to 12 hours straight
We're not going to do
without
it in
any
a
stops.
day.
No, we're not going to.
We have things to do this morning.
Yes.
Yeah, did we get the notes?
Yeah, they were delivered, and they're waiting for you right here at the inn. Like the innkeep has them, and some
And
over.
are the runes already inscribed on our gear?
Well, you guess you'll have to find out. Well, yeah, let's hurry things along and say they are.
Okay,
He worked all night, and he's very tired and kind of cranky. But all your gear is completely ruined up, and you'll have your new magical items, or upgraded magical items, I should say.
Yeah.
Awesome. Also, we do not want to repeat the entire conversation we had last time with the runesmith and his apprentice, but what have they decided to do?
Well, yeah, they have decided that he is actually gonna go down there, and he would require you to open the door for him, and then consult with Oopsie to, give him access.
And he is Valder and not Ragmar, right?
The Valdar is gonna go down. Yeah.
Yeah.
And did you mention him and what your plan was for him to Lady Newspring? You didn't, right?
We did.
No, we didn't.
No.
But we did not talk
I know
about
you
it
didn't
because I
but,
changed the topic to other.
Yeah,
worlds and
okay.
stuff.
Well, that is going to happen. But I'm fine with saying you do just that,
Then we are fine with it too.
and then we can get on the road.
Let's
I'm
get
super
back to the
fine.
road,
I'm
people.
super fine with that.
Yeah, same.
All right, then you take him down into the mines. You lay your hand on the structure. It opens for you, Oddleaf, and Oopsie greets you and agrees to give him access and show him around station and keep the station operational until the relief comes.
All right. And we
Cool.
devised some sort of plan for him being able to not necessarily go out, but he would be able to receive, send out messages, and would be able to receive.
Well, Oopsie also agrees that if he takes such an important role within the station, he will have basic operating privileges, which includes opening the door and walking out and back in again.
Nice.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Fantastic.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Making progress.
Hey, yeah.
And he agrees that if there's any
Very
update
fast.
or anything that that you guys should know, that he'll contact you by magical means.
Okay, awesome.
Cool. Yeah.
Like he can do that. The lady apparently can't send a message, but
Oh yes, you can.
I know, but she didn't suggest it. But we said like, well, if you need to contact us,
Then I will. She said. Yeah, I'll find you.
I think she said like I will be there or something.
It was more ominously when she.
Yeah,
said
it was more ominous. Like if she could teleport in our midst any time. That's basically what she...
little scrying here and there, and teleport.
Awesome.
Clairvoyance.
Write in notes. Get item against scrying.
I would like to try something. So we arrive at Brentwick. What do we see?
Well, it's a shame that everyone died along the way.
Oh, okay. Sorry, we were making such.
You tried to gallop through all the encounters, and No,
Nice.
that's good. Good shot,
Yeah, that was
but
good
you
try.
failed.
Yeah.
Now,
So we leave for Brentwick.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
Brentwick.
how
You
about
need
that
to remember.
road? It's calling, right? It's,
Yeah, we're going to.
It's certainly calling.
Yeah, and so, also, you know what? I'll pull up the world map if that's possible. Let's see. Yeah, I like the sound effects. Wait, maybe I should change music as well. That's,
Put the lime in the coconut.
Even more sound effect.
Are there anything?
Who is
working
named their
with-
horse?
Good question.
Who's what?
Has anyone named their horse?
No.
No.
So,
Don't feel need.
Oh, horse. No, still no.
so
That Quintus.
So
Such a
as you can
wacky guy.
see on the map, fellas, is that your next destination would be Keverlo, which is right over here.
Right over there.
And well, you would travel like so, across the river here, and then you'll reach Keverlo, which is about 35 to 40 kilometers, give or take. But yeah, you. This is a night forest. Well, over here
It
you
works for
you
forest in
pass
general.
a forest, but it's not very dense just yet. The road you follow is cut straight through it, but it's just open forest.
You
but
could
can
say
see
it's
that
not
it goes
it
deeper.
is not as endless as other forests we have visited.
Yeah, exactly. It's not an endless forest. But once you leave the trees behind, and you end up around here, you're on the open fields again, and yeah, it's getting a bit cold. It's the winter is nearing, so to say. They might even say it's coming. But yeah, it's just this nasty fall weather with the wind slicing through most of the clothes you're wearing. Yeah, I think riding horseback still keeps you warm for a bit. The horse itself is warm, of course. And it's not raining, which is a plus, right?
Yeah.
Definitely.
Sure.
So you're riding along the road, and when
Singing
you
the stuff
see
off.
a single figure standing in the middle of it.
Single what?
Figure.
Oh, figure.
Person.
I heard
In the
figure.
distance.
I saw.
You can make out the silhouette of a single person just standing on the road.
Okay.
So I
Okay.
land next
What-
to the
what-
party and tell them.
So, as soon as we get to 120 feet, I cast Eldritch Blast.
That seems like a good idea. It's,
But now for real, you're warning us, Solwing?
Yeah, because I imagine that I'm the first one to see him because I don't have a horse. I'm flying.
Or her.
Yeah.
Do not presume.
Can
Or- Or
you take
Or
a
they.
Can you take a closer look without endangering yourself to see what this person is?
People, not everybody on the road is a danger. Maybe you should just go around it.
I
For
know,
us,
but just a
it's cool.
singular person, like a single person in the middle of the road, clearly, like it just seems that they're waiting on us, and it could be friend or foe.
I'll go check.
I carefully cast.
you guys stop.
no.
You don't go
I'm
any
not
further while he goes checking.
No, we just went full on.
I would
right?
say that we move very slowly, but I also start looking around me because usually this trick with bandits is they have somebody stop and then from the sides people get attacked. So I do try and stay vigilant.
How does Aegis respond to this figure?
Aegis doesn't really notice him yet.
Oh.
It's very far in the distance still. It's
Worthless
you
lion.
can barely make out a figure. Solving clearly can, but for those of you with less keen eyesight, it's just a smudge in the mists.
Let's see.
So I
A spell of extremely good eyesight. Where is it? I thought I had a spell for this.
As soon as we are within 60 feet of it, I
And
would.
you're not even
No.
60 feet near it. It's
Okay,
60
but
feet
as
is
soon as we
that's-
reach 60 feet, I want to use my divine sense.
It's 20 meters, 60 feet. So that's
We can see we can see the wrinkles in his face by the time. Their face.
I do not care. I want to use my.
No,
divine-
yeah, and
I
you're
understand.
absolutely right.
Yeah. I start. No, I'm not doing anything. No. I just look around without really looking. Just thinking to myself what this could be. Not being that perceptive.
Let's just say that I do have my I have a good grip on my shield now. It was sort of lazily hanging beside me, but
all this traveling has made you really paranoid, right? It's,
Yeah.
yes.
I do put a kiss on Quintus's shoulder.
Okay. And is it paranoia if it is justified?
Okay.
I don't know.
so I
Is it
take-
justified though?
I
So you take flight and
Yeah.
you come closer, you circle above him a few times. It's really hard to make out what kind of person it is because he seems to be wearing a robe or a cloak of some kind. So he's hooded and he has a staff in his hand.
Does he look up when I'm flying around him?
Yes. And when he does, it's almost as if you look him directly in his eyes. Like it's almost as if you completely zoom in and you see these emerald eyes stare back at you.
No.
And then he disappears. And, it looks kind of weird because from him comes this blackish purplish energy that expands and then contracts and then he's gone.
Okay, problem solved. Let's go.
For you guys, on the other hand, he appears right in front of you.
Oh,
I use my
Divine sense.
divine sense.
What was the color of the eyes? Sorry, that was
Emerald.
Emerald.
Green.
emerald. Yeah, okay, I
Green.
heard it correctly. Yeah, no,
Wait,
I
let me
heard
look at
emerald.
artwork again. Is it emerald?
It's
It's sapphire.
well, define sense. It does still work the same as in the other editions of D&D?
Divine sense, love, strong senses of evil or heavenly music, blah, 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 celestial fiend or undead. I
Is there
sense
none of the
presence
above option?
celestial fiend and undead.
Well, you're overcome with a sense of heavy dread. This guy is definitely evil. In your book, at least.
So it might be a nice guy.
He appears in front of you, and even for those that aren't using their divine senses, you know this guy is powerful, like extremely powerful. He just
evil in my book.
exudes this vile presence all around him, and its eyes pierce your very soul. There's not much else you see of him because he's wearing a mask in front of his face. He's armored as well, and the staff he holds it's more like a spear-like object, maybe a halberd type of weapon, a polearm, and it has a slitted yellow eye in the middle that quickly darts around and looks around. Let's go to a battle map, shall we?
Oh, yes. Oh,
Maybe
no.
even before we start talking, because maybe we talk. Okay.
Oh, I like.
You can see the battle map, right? Let's see. Then let's center it a bit on stream. Zoom in a bit, and you may position yourselves on the left side of the map.
We are on
Okay.
horseback. Does that do anything?
No, yeah. Let's just pretend the horses aren't there.
Oh, wrong bowman.
Am I off the map?
Oh,
Yeah, you're not there yet.
Good.
I can't
Well,
delete
that's
the
I hear
outgoes from,
music.
why are the two HI?
Because
Hey,
they combined have one full health bar.
How do I set the music again?
It's like those slimes in JRPGs where you strike them and then they split up, and then split up again.
Okay.
Am I missing someone? Yeah, I'm missing Gunter.
Oh yes, Sir
Oh,
Gunter.
poor Gunter.
Where are the horses?
Yes.
Beneath us.
For you. You're driving them, right?
Driving them.
I don't have a Gunter token anymore.
Oh, so you don't. No, okay, then Old. No, that's just Thomas.
We're fine with Gunther not being on the map.
Yeah, okay, okay.
He's not actively
Fine.
participating in combat, so.
He
You
was
do
he
have
was
to come a
lagging
bit.
behind us a bit.
Why are you
Let's
going?
move a bit closer though, because
Eric,
always
update
fighting
them.
along the edges of the map is just so.
No, that's fine.
I think this is finer.
Yeah, we see sewing somewhere in the.
Yeah, it's somewhere in the distance.
But update your health bar
Oh, sorry, yeah.
because we did.
There he
have,
is.
like,
You see him on stream? Yeah, you can see him on stream now.
So that's 25 for
But normally I would have had a big picture for the art reveal, but I had some issues. Wow, this automatic camera panning is kind of annoying. You just stop moving.
Sorry.
Oh, I like the art.
Yeah, but I think I can show a bigger picture here in Foundry. So I'm gonna do that. Oh my God.
Wait. Didn't we encounter like an angelic kind of figure with a mask? Is that just in my mind?
Was it wearing a mask?
I don't think it was wearing a mask. We couldn't see its face because we had our backs to it, but we could feel
I
the
seem
angelic
to remember
presence.
a mask somewhere, like a porcelain kind of thing.
But don't remember that one.
It has been such a long time that oh man, I really have to rewatch our own stream. Oh, cool.
Wow, cool.
Okay.
There he is.
Nice.
Awesome.
Sneaky mystery man.
Yeah.
Yeah. No
Mystery
name.
man.
Yeah. So
It's called question mark.
why did it disappear though? Yeah. Everyone saw us, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Eric brought this for me a couple of months ago, I guess already, right?
Yeah.
And if you were paying attention last time on stream, it flashed by when I tried to transition the scene. So it was open there. It doesn't matter.
Didn't see it.
But he stands there before you, kind of menacingly. And then he says, "The shard. Give it to me."
No habla
Oh,
español.
man. Now this is a moment where I wished I had message. I could just tell Solwing to fly like crazy.
Oh yeah, Solwing has a shard.
Yeah, Solwing has the shard. We don't have it.
Oh crap.
So do you respond or?
I take a sideways glance at Aldrief, and then I say, "I will not give it to you."
No matter.
What do you mean, no matter?
I mean it matters not. I will take what belongs to me.
And
You are on the wrong world.
And who
Stay
are
away
you?
from us.
Wrong
Are you-
world.
Sorry, I
This
used this.
is our
time.
world.
Sorry. I used the time that they're speaking to hurry back.
Fly away, Solwing! Oldleaf cries
Oldwing,
out.
yeah.
Yeah, Oldwing.
I hear her, but I don't.
He looks around and looks directly at Solwing, and he says, "Ah, there it is."
For once, I look pretty annoyed at Aldrief, and I say, "Why?"
Come here, little bird. And he uses his left hand. He points it at you, or with open palm, and a chain fires from it.
A chain.
Wait, can we? I mean, I wanna cast spells.
Yeah, well, he was first. But if you want to cast spells, roll initiative.
Yay!
Okay. Oh
I
wow.
mean, that's a
First roll of the year.
Oh man, that's cool.
And it's a 19.
yeah. me
19
too.
minus 1 is 18.
18 plus 1 is 19.
Nice.
19 plus 2 is 21.
Wow.
And 16 plus 4.
Yeah, I'm gonna put you all in combat.
Wow.
There.
Oh, and
I'm
Aegis-
gonna put you on the battlefield, so I can put Solving. That is. I'll just put you in the corner here.
Aegis
That's
Active
not
Might
where you
Burst.
are.
No.
So we are on initiatives 18, 19, 20, and 21, Roger.
Does Aegis active my turns?
Oh, yeah, I have to roll for Kiss. That's right.
Okay. Oddly, what was your initiative?
21.
Aegis?
Oh, sorry. Aegis has 15 and Quintus has 19.
Kiss?
Kiss has 6, and Bowen has 18.
And Solving?
20.
The
map doesn't show the whole party right now, by the way. They can't see our whole party on the stream.
Yeah, that's because people click on stuff and then well, the solving isn't there anyway, so I'm just put them on the field. But I have this mod downloaded for Foundry that if you start moving now, Bowen, then the camera will pan to you and zoom in on you.
Oh, okay, cool.
But yeah, it's not ideal if people are changing hit points and stuff like that. Then it zooms all over the place.
Okay.
Yeah. So first, it's my turn. I had to say that. That was I promise.
Yeah.
Also, this is Dross. It's also.
Are we getting the initiative on the screen or not?
Oh yeah, that's. I'm not sure if I can anymore with the thingy. Because it took away my entire UI. Wait. Begin combat. Oh yeah. Hey. It automatically adds it to the stream, but you can't see it.
And we zoom out again.
Yeah, I can't drag it anymore. Oh, I can fix this.
I can fix this.
Yeah. No, wait. I'll do my turn first, and then. Wait. Why am I doing so?
All right.
Oh, let's go. Where is it? There. That's an armor class of 24.
Ah, that's a hit.
Oh, this long chain fires from his hand, and it wraps itself around your feet or talons.
Does it count as a missile?
No, it is not a. Yeah, well, no, it's
That's
not.
a good question.
It's like a whip,
Okay.
essentially. Some spikes dig into your skin and deal 6 piercing damage. And he yanks the chain and drags you down.
But I'm still much further away, right?
Yeah, and the chain is very long, and you are yanked down pretty far. Like you end up like here.
Oh wow.
And you're still.
Am I on the ground?
You're not on the ground, but you are grappled.
Just going to put myself on 30.
He has his back turned towards you, but you see that same black purplish energy that he used to teleport. You see that open, but much wider than before, and 5 creatures jump out towards the other guys. You know them as the Restless.
Ah, come on.
5 of them? Man.
5 of them. Yep. You wanted to fight, Jasper?
Yeah, that's true.
Just giving you what you wanted.
Thank you so much.
These guys, you're familiar with them, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
But that's it for my turn.
That is...
So up next would be Otlief, I guess. I'm gonna try to fix so you guys can see the initiative order on stream. I'll leave.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out. So 6 squares, right? 30 feet.
Oh fuck.
Okay.
Yeah.
I jump off my horse and spread my wings and go up in the air. Wait, what did we say something about the wings? What kind of action was that, or is that something that's just there?
I think what was a bonus action?
Well, I don't want that. Fuck. Why is this? Why is he so far away? I thought he was like standing right in front of us.
I could have reached him if the
You guys stood on the other side of the map. I just dragged you closer, and he was already standing there.
Okay, well, this sucks.
Oh, this looks weird, but no, it's not enough.
That's the very bow.
There we go. Just need
Did you pass your initiative to Oddly? Because I'm not seeing it.
No, I didn't. But I'm doing other stuff.
Okay, let's just say that I fly up into the air. Something like I go in a diagonal, so I
looks
don't
very
know exactly
unprofessionally
how.
on stream. This is
Perfect.
Nice.
Yeah.
I don't know my.
If you
own
want to
character.
measure, you can hold control and drag.
Yes, I know. Oh wait.
And if you're dealing with height and stuff like that, you only take the longest one. So if it's if the height is longer than the range, then you will take height as your measurement. Otherwise, you take the other one.
So you can rise in the air and still do 30 feet across the map. That's what he's saying.
Yeah, that's what I did.
No
And
Pythagoras or stuff like that. It's
okay, so I set it to 20 feet now, but if you say like it's 15 feet, that's also fine. I just arbitrarily set it to 20 feet. I try to be above the guard dogs, basically. Okay, well, my plan didn't work out what I wanted to do at first, so now I just cast Bane on everyone.
including the party.
Yeah.
Including my friends.
Up to 3 creatures, so that's not everyone. And 1 additional for if I would cast it as a 2nd level spell, which I think is worthwhile. So I will cast it on the mysterious guy, and then 3 of the wretches that came out of the portal.
Restless, yeah.
Yeah, the
3 little
wretches.
ones.
But call them whatever you want.
So let's take
saves?
This is Bane.
Bane allows for a save.
Does Bane allow for saves? I don't think so. It's like prayer, right? Let me check it out. Charisma saving throw. Sorry, yes, of course.
Charisma.
Yeah.
Okay, interesting. Okay. First the guy. Oh wow. Okay. Roll. What's your DC?
Oh, my DC is yeah, that's the thing, and
It's
is
8
probably
plus your proficiency plus your casting modifier.
yeah. So I'm looking at the So that's 15.
15. Isn't it noted somewhere on the character sheet?
No, I'm trying to find it. I see my proficiency and I see my modification. Maybe in my spell book, does it say somewhere there? So I'm using the one in Foundry. I have to get.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. On your spellbook, it says at the very bottom. Spell DC 15, attack mod +7.
Oh yes, I see. Yeah, thank you. So it is there.
Yeah, well, I didn't know either. Well, the leader fails, so he's baned.
All right,
Baned.
Bamed.
Just give him a weakened. Yeah, that sounds about right. And who are the other targets?
So the three of the wrestlers. So let's say yellow, green, blue. The three middle ones.
Yellow, green, blue. I thought we were gonna go for a stoplight there, but
No.
I'll roll.
You
save
went for a
to stay on.
stoplight with order red, yellow, green.
Yeah. Normal. Wow, these rolls. Wow. So I'm hearing the music from one of you guys. Well, they all fail. My God.
There we go.
Yeah, I haven't. Like none of my rolls were higher than a 10, and 3 of my rolls were lower than a 4.
All right, 4 out of 4. I call that a good bane.
Yeah.
Next.
Okay. So, let's quit while you're ahead, and see you all next session, right? No. Okay.
No.
No, I don't think we're gonna finish. Oh, shit. This combat. Oh, right, yeah. That's a good one.
We can finish the turn and then
Let's
go back.
continue.
Yeah, we'll continue, but I'm not sure we can finish it this session, but we'll see. There we go. They're all weakened. That's
Now the
minus
rest is
1d4
disappearing
on
in the
most of the
initiative
rolls
order.
I do. No, they weren't added just yet.
Minus 4 on attacks and saving throw.
Mine's 1d4.
Yeah, 1d4. Yeah.
What did I say?
4.
1d4.
Bowen, what is your initiative modifier?
-1.
-1. Okay.
On this Bowen it is. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then that was Oddleaf. Then we go to Soulwing.
I can do nothing but break free, right? Because I cannot move and I cannot attack at this distance. So
Well,
I
yeah.
can only ungrapple myself now, right?
You
Or
can
try to.
Yeah.
That's what I do. Very unsuccessfully.
Yes. What do you roll?
I roll a 5 and I get 2 added. So I roll.
It's
total
either a strength or dexterity, or an athletics if you have it.
Is it dexterity too?
Yeah, that's right.
Well, I
Or
don't
strength.
make, but I don't make it because even if I would use
Are you using
Am I-
grappled rules?
Yeah, is it now? Is it my
Grapple
third
is, only
edition brain that thinks it's strength or dexterity?
The new grapple rules is you have an escape DC and he rolls a strength to escape. So strength saving throw, I think.
It depends.
Yeah,
You
okay.
still have some
It's-
different kind of things happening there.
Yeah, well, for this one I used the athletics one, which is a strength check.
Yeah.
Okay, you fail.
But my athletics is even worse than my strength.
Okay.
But
So
how?
then I have
That can't be.
That's impossible.
well, it's such
Strength
a-
saving throw. It could be worse than your strength saving throw because of proficiency. But
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I mean. So it's worse than my strength.
yeah,
Well,
So it's actually not 7. It's actually 4. The total. So that was that. Next.
F.
that was that.
Yeah, you only have one try, right?
Yeah.
So,
That next would be Quintus.
Okay, can I move with Aegis on my turn, or do I have to wait on Aegis' turn?
Yeah. If you want to move, you do.
So that means I can move with Aegis on my turn, or do I have to wait on Aegis' turn?
No, you have to wait on Aegis' turn because Aegis can only move on his turn. So if your movement will be dependent on Aegis, then you move with Aegis.
But why would you ever mount? Okay, and then I can do my turn with Aegis' turn, right? Or do I have to?
If you're ready in action, you can use your action on that turn.
Damn it! I don't want to. Let me do something right.
Yeah, it is kind of stupid, but it is how it works, I guess.
Yeah.
I house rule these things.
I think you would just say like you either choose to like the
Well,
mount
if you want,
would probably
let me
be
put it
on
this
your
way:
turn, but
if you want Aegis to be a separate entity,
Mhm.
then you have to do it like that. If you want to disregard Aegis' combat capabilities and just use them as a mount, then you would be able to move now.
Let me do one thing first. That's 30. Yeah, no. I'll discard Aegis. That sounds not quite right, but I'll discard Aegis. I'll move him aside for a bit. Hey, why can't I move Quintus separately?
Because you have selected them both.
Yeah, what's
And,
happening?
No, you're
What is happening?
not using the character. You have
Yeah.
to click on the top left. You have to click that token controls again.
Token. Ah, yeah, there it is. Yeah, I knew that. I'm moving him aside because I couldn't reach Quintus. So Quintus moves 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is that correct? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes. I move Aegis back.
I'll put him back there. Or don't.
You move Aegis back. I don't care. And then
literally we're not half a day out of the fucking city and we're already
It's almost as if he was waiting for you guys.
Yeah. And then I use what's the ability called again? Misty Step. And I end up right over here.
Oh,
Misty Step.
man,
Wow.
come on.
Okay. Kind of cool.
You have a mage in the party, you know.
Yeah. So I use Misty Step. I disappear from view in a big flash of holy light of Aedon, and I appear right next to the creature, and I start hacking at it with my sword.
Nice.
Okay, so my first attack.
And you can't move your character 5 more feet, right?
This is it. I'm sorry. Where would you want me to position, Bowen?
Because I'm a wizard, Harry.
You're a hairy wizard, I know, but
No worries.
Maybe you need to be clearer.
No, I'm not going to be clear.
okay, you want to do
yeah, it would have been such a weird thing for you.
Okay.
you could
Well,
you could teleport 5 feet further away. Yeah, because it's from where you were on Aegis, it's 30 feet, and then Misty Step is also 30 feet, so
11.
that's 60
Yeah,
feet.
sorry, you're right. I could end up right here. I'm ending up right here. Okay, and then I attack the creature.
Sorry for the metagaming.
Right here.
But
sorry. Yeah, no.
It's fine. During combat, I'm usually kind of lenient on metagaming.
Attack of the day, and that's
Get hard.
17 versus armor class.
It's a miss.
we have experience with your combat, so we know it can be hard, and we like to approach this tactically.
And my
And
second
not just yell, "Oh, shoot at me!"
Yeah.
Good
my
idea.
second attack is 21 versus armor class.
Those were great tactics. I mean, he drew all the fire.
Yeah,
Which was his plan.
21 is a hit.
21 is a hit. Okay.
I could have
That's what I
survived
wanted
that, you know.
It's 2d6. That is a 3 and a 6. That's 9 plus 4. That's 13 slashing damage. And can I add... I'm sorry, it's been so long since I've played with him. I could do the extra damage, right? The Divine Smite.
No, you already used the bonus action to
No, Divine
do the
Smite
Misty
you can
Step.
always use.
No, Divine Smite is not a bonus.
Oh, that's not a spell.
No.
Is that another bonus action? Okay. I
No,
thought
you
it
just
was-
burn a spell slot. So I burn a
Nerf Paladin.
Yeah.
second level spell slot.
If that's the highest you can go, then
Yeah, that's the highest I can go.
Yeah.
And I do an extra.
Why is your character sheet different from all the others?
I have no idea. I'm using
Because-
the Jasper character sheet.
Ah, no, wait.
So that's another 3d8. Wow, and that is 6 radiant damage in total for 3d8. So that was a crappy roll. I'm sorry, guys.
There we go.
No worries.
Sorry, how much was it?
So 6 radiant damage and 13.
Yeah, and the 13 I already had.
Slashing,
Yeah.
yep.
Oh, you see do you see that on that field? The -6 scrolling up.
Yeah.
I have damage numbers now in Foundry.
Cool.
It's kind of cool.
Ooh, nice.
Okay.
Zoom in a bit more.
Yeah, that's all I can do for today.
Oh, by the
Yeah.
way. But Kiss, does he Misty Step with him?
It was in his on his shoulder, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. You can't really take a creature with you on mid Misty Step.
Nope.
Oh.
Sorry.
Oh no.
all of a sudden, the kid's just hanging in mid-air. going,
Why are you moving? Oh, Kiss is there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Poof.
Kiss is here.
So I guess then it's my turn.
Guess so.
With all of them? Or
Yeah.
oh
You mind?
no.
Oh no.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I do mind.
No, the big
Not
guy
bad,
already
right?
acted.
There.
Oh.
Let's see. Wait, I need to check something. Oh, okay. Nice. They all ignore Kiss,
Oh, sorry.
but they're gonna jump up. Jump up and get down.
Whew, dodge the bullet there.
Jump up? Like 20 feet?
Yeah, they're. Yeah,
Can they jump
Apparently
20 feet?
Now they
yeah.
can.
Apparently, they have an attack called Pounce, and that. Oh no, that's move at least 20 feet, but they still do that. Well, they have very powerful legs, so they're gonna try at least and see if they hit. I'm gonna start off with Quintus though.
Okay.
So, armor class. Oh no, this is advantage. Yeah. So the first one hits with an armor class of 23, I guess.
Yep.
Can I just? This doesn't produce a menu. Oh no. Okay, that's weird. Then I roll for damage. It's 8 piercing damage.
Oh. Okay.
Another one.
Stop doing that. Stop doing that, Eric. No. Oh.
Oh.
So the best-
And the other one hits an armor class 24.
24, that's a hit.
Oh, that's only 6 damage.
Oh, okay. Well,
Quit it.
still.
Well, and
30.
those the other 3 are trying to jump upwards and trying to eat your feet. The first one jumps and doesn't reach you. The second one, however, does reach you, but you might be able to dodge it with its attack. Across 15.
Oh, that's a miss.
Nice. And the last
I
one.
pull up my feet. Whoa!
And the last one doesn't reach you either.
All right, great.
They look
great.
kind of disappointed, right?
I see that I'm tanking again.
Yeah. It's your role in this party, right? I mean,
It
if it's not you, then who?
Well, I thought
The
we
other
had
mage.
a duration
Right.
mage that was going to do that, but
Yeah, but he was too far away still, and it is his turn though.
Yeah. So now I'm thinking because the
Now
battlefield
it's-
has changed, but I'm going to target the 3 restless near Altleaf and cast Shatter at 3rd level on them. So you must make a Constitution saving throw for each of them against DC 15.
Also, they have -4
Okay.
on their saving
Saving
throws.
throws, yes.
Oh yeah,
Minus D4.
Minus D4.
Constitution, right? It's this one. Situational bonus. Oh, this is cool. Yeah, that's one. First one rolls a 12.
Oh.
Yeah, you can do it here as well. That's fine.
Oh.
Second one rolls an 11. And the third one rolls a 24.
24. Okay. So the first 2 receive 18 points of thunder damage, and the last one receives 9 points of thunder damage.
Thunder.
As well, boom, and the shattering sound. Shatters the air actually,
Yeah.
and makes them squeal and crawl.
Well, it hurts them quite a
the-
bit. As you can see, you can see the health bars, right? Yeah, you can.
Then I move there.
Wow.
I'll zoom in a bit.
It's almost as if Altleaf is not gonna get another turn. Because she doesn't exist anymore. Completely covered.
Oh, that's not what I see, but that's okay.
Well, it's kind of weird that you're 20
I'm
feet in the
stepping
air
into
and that he's standing on top of you. And then
No, I'm
Then it's end turn.
Aegis.
on my screen. I see me. I don't see Bowen anymore.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
No, you don't have to change it.
I can't change it. But this,
You
for
should.
me, it will always be the last one that moved that I can see.
Yeah.
Which is
It's weird
Yeah,
because I'm plus 20 feet, so I should be above Bowen.
yeah, but it's yeah. I wish you
It's
could.
probably possible. to do.
Anyway,
Yeah, you can't fidget around.
Doesn't
with it.
matter.
You
That's,
can't really define the layer order in this matter. But it's Aegis' turn.
Okay, Aegis moves back 2 steps and then he charges forward
For opponents.
and tries to hit the blue restless.
Yes.
Oh no, sorry, the yellow restless because it has more damage. So it moves in a straight line and tries to make a claw attack with pounds.
Pounds.
We know our pounces.
Damn it! So that's an 8 to hit.
Doing fine,
That's
guys.
nice.
Doing fine.
That's a miss. Okay, well, it looks very viciously as he does it. So.
Yeah.
I'll make a
It's,
bite attack now, right? Or not?
Nope, only if he hits with a claw attack.
Oh, that's how it works. Yeah.
Then the creature goes down prone, and you can make a bite attack as a bonus action.
But none of that happens now.
Nope, but it looked awesome though.
Kiss.
Kiss does a flyby move towards Quintus and lands on his shoulder.
Hey, he made it.
Nice.
Nice. And then it's me again. Well, on his turn, he gives a yank a chain again, and You make an opposed strength check. Solving.
You win.
Really?
Wait
That's
just
easy.
a moment. I hit him right in my turn.
Yeah, so.
Didn't he have to make
Concentration check? No.
concentration check? Oh, okay.
No.
Nah, you just win.
Exactly.
I roll a 4 and strength is just not my thing, you know.
Okay, yeah, I roll an 18. So, he yanks you even closer by. Actually, you land on the ground around here, and then he just drags you along the ground towards him. But you end up here because Quintus is standing in the way. You do take some damage, though, from hitting the ground. Okay, improvise, but let's say 9 damage, bludgeoning. And chains dig into your skin as well, the spikes.
Oh, wait, you can negate that falling damage, right?
What?
Oh.
Yeah, if he's
He's a
falling,
monk.
but he's not really falling. He has no control over
he's
his
back into the
fall.
ground.
He's just dragged into the ground. It's not gravity that's doing it, it's that guy. And you also take 4 piercing damage.
Okay. That's pretty heavy.
There goes the meter.
And then he's not done, because he also has that spear, which he... or halberd thing, which he uses on Quintus.
Cool.
So on one hand, he's holding a chain, which he's wrapped around Solwing, dragging him along the floor, while with the other one, he stabs at Quintus, and he hits an armor class of... is it not working? Well, okay, I'll just do this.
-4. D4.
-4. That's a good one. Yeah, remember. Keep
I will
remembering
say it
because,
every time.
It's 18.
Ah, this is a direct hit. Yep. Exactly enough. Oh,
Exactly enough.
yeah, it's enough.
Yeah, you sure?
Yeah, no, sorry. I wanted to take either the rune of protection or the rune of and the other one was the armor rune, but didn't.
We
do
were told not to take the +1 runes, so.
No. I just called you boring when you would.
Well, I mean, come on, the +1 on my spell attacks and ignoring half cover with the amount of Eldritch Blasts I cast, that would have been the smart thing to do.
Yep. But we
Plus
never
ones
did.
are always better than the rest. That's a fallacy of fifth. Interesting effects are put at the wayside.
Okay,
But
so
you take, what was it? 8 piercing damage and 3 necrotic damage. As the spear digs into your skin, you feel it's draining some of your life essence.
Ew. What's up with this guy and this change and necrotic damage?
I know. You show him, Oddleaf.
It's
your
my
turn.
turn, right? Yeah.
Yes.
I will show him. I go here. Oh. And I go a bit higher, I guess. That's really no. That's fine. It's just okay. I concentrate. I point my spear in his direction, and around him he can hear. You are nothing. Oku will fall. You will lose. And then I say, I suggest you go back to where you came from and stay there. As I cast suggestion on him. with
Cool.
a lowered, doubly
Yeah.
lowered saving throw because of the Bane and my whispering words that I just used.
So that's minus
Unsettling
2d4?
words. That's my so that's 1d4 and a d6 for my bardic inspiration.
Minus 1d4 or minus 1d6.
Yeah.
Right. Let's see where that ends up. That's a 10.
That's a fail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On the road will happen now. It's not his turn, so he's not gonna do anything.
No, true.
No.
Well, it was my turn, so next.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, then
me.
you click on next. And then-
Oh, sorry, I forgot. Yeah, you have to remind me. I didn't do that the last time either.
Yeah, I forgot to
can
do
the
Where's it again?
enter. Yeah, here you go. Solving.
That camera stuff I'm gonna
Yeah.
uninstall. Sorry for this, people watching. But,
So- Solwing realizes this guy is too strong for him to win a strength contest, but he looks at the chain. He thinks this appears to be a magic chain, appears to be from the corruption stuff. And I try to burn it. I just try to burn the chain so that it lets me go instead of trying to pull loose. So I put both my hands on the chain and I summon my inner fire and just try to burn it loose to break it in that way. So I'm just going to make, if you allow that, I don't know if it's possible, but I'm just going to make 4 attacks with my Radiant Sunbolt and do some damage and see if it breaks or not. Is that okay?
Yeah. Let's see where the evening takes us. Let's see what happens.
Okay. So that's an armor class of 13. I'm really rolling so bad tonight.
Tonight.
Well, it's not necessarily a miss, but it doesn't affect the chain just yet.
Okay. Then we have an armor class of 18. That's better.
That's it. I think you're doing some damage now.
Yeah, still not so confident.
Come on, man,
6
just
damage.
pump it
6
full
damage.
with divine fire.
And I use one of my key to make 2 extra attacks because I really need to get loose of this chain. Okay, finally we're getting somewhere. This is an armor.
How much damage did you get? Sorry, I missed that.
The?
6.
How much damage did you do?
6.
Okay.
6. Now we have an armor class 23,
That's it.
and we have 9 damage. And with my last...
Pain is heating up and it's starting to burn your flesh as well.
The?
Is that an issue? It's starting to burn your flesh as well. Is that an issue?
The chain.
Yeah.
Because my own power doesn't burn in you, right?
No, but the chain is starting to heat up, and that's starting to burn. So.
Yeah, no, that's. But I really feel that my strength is not the way to get out of this.
Yeah, no, fine. If you want to continue, then continue.
It's armor class 17, the last one.
That's it.
And that's 7 damage.
7 damage. Chain holds, and you take 3 fire damage.
Low, but the fire damage.
But the chain is damaged, though.
So it's a real thing.
It works. It can be broken.
I'm just going to
be broken.
keep this up for now. Yeah, that was it. I am done. I am ending my turn right now.
Awesome. So the chain can be broken, right? It's a physical thing.
Well, he's using solar fire stuff on it. But yeah, it is a physical. It's physically holding him in place. So.
Does the
Smash
guy
that
hold
chain.
the chain?
Hmm?
Does the
He
guy
is holding
hold
it.
the chain?
No, no, it's not that he's holding it. It comes from inside of his hand. No, like the scorpion in Mortal Kombat. No, not. It's not that gross. It just appears from his hand. Looks connected.
Okay.
There's some blackish, purplish energy around his hand as well, and it's a gauntlet anyway. He's wearing.
So he's holding out his hand and is yanking.
Well, he's just holding it a bit like he's holding the chain as well, a bit like a leash as you would hold a dog that you're dragging behind you. Not in a friendly manner.
Okay. Is it possible for me to either destroy the chain or chop off his hand? Since his hand is
Maybe and no. There's no cold shots in 5th edition.
but it would be so cool.
That's your answer.
Okay, I just make my first attack against the chain. So that's a 19 plus, well, whatever, 7, that's 26 versus armor class.
That's it.
And I do 2d6 damage, slashing damage to the chain. That is 2 plus 6, that's 8 plus 4 is 12 slashing damage.
It doesn't do anything.
So
Doesn't
I,
do
when I see it not doing anything, I yell, "Use magic!" Because
Yeah.
it's hurting a lot, you know.
Channel your divine Aedonness in that thing, man. Come on, it's
Yeah, if I use... damn it, I could have... crap.
You have another attack.
Yeah, but I could have made this a magical attack. Stupid.
And
Very
you cannot
true.
make your next attack a magical attack.
Let me. I
Yeah,
say.
you can. You can.
Let me do it. I say. I say, let me do it. I
Let
don't
you
have
do it?
character.
Oh,
Okay, I
do it,
trust in
do it,
Bowen.
Quintus. It hurts.
I trust in
Okay.
Bowen, and I just try to stab my blade in his chest. So my next attack is to the creature. And that is
Risky.
a 12 plus 7, that's 19 versus armor class.
That is a hit. Yeah.
A hit, okay, that's 2d6. So that's 5 plus 2 plus 4. 5 plus 2 plus 4, am I right? Yeah, 5 plus 2 plus 4, so that's 9, that is 11 slashing damage, and I burn my second level splat. And I do 1 plus 7, that's 8 plus 5, that's 13 radiant damage.
Okay.
Go for Thomas.
He's still standing though. He doesn't really seem that impressed.
Doesn't matter.
It's my turn yet?
Yeah,
Right,
and it's
please,
your turn.
please,
Yeah,
please.
then I'm ending my turn. Do I do anything else? Well, I could use a bonus action. No, it's my that was my turn. So enter. Oh, wrong screen. Enter. Why does enter not work? Enter.
Okay.
Enter.
Yeah. Let's stack Bobin. You know, it's on back tactics. Minus 1d4 to hit. He stands for a chance. So yeah, 3 attacks your way, Bowen.
Sure.
They don't do that much damage, Bowen.
I'm not afraid,
That's it.
Quintus.
I think their damage is best described as
Oh.
Kind of annoying that I have to add the minus 1d4 now every time. So the first attack is an armor class 14.
Misses.
I thought as much. Second attack. is an armor class of 20.
After I cast a spell, that also misses. And
It's
that
a spell
immediately-
shield by any chance.
Yeah, that spell is shield and immediately grants me 12 hit points.
Oh, no, wait. What did I do? That's wrong. 12 hit points. Wow. 12?
Yep.
Must be nice if you can cheat. And then I roll a critical hit.
So it's a
course you
natural
do.
20. That's what you mean.
It's a natural 20. Yeah, at least. I think so. Yeah, it's a natural 20. Yeah, I guess my number turned green for some reason. So yeah, it would be an armor class of 24, which normally would be a miss then, I guess.
It's with the minus d4.
Yeah.
No, 20. I have 23 right now. So
Oh, okay. Well, then, well, the damage is a bit.
but it's always a critical hit, right? On a 20.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In fifth, it is. Critical hit. Yeah. That is 8. No. It's 11 piercing damage.
Okay, then I still have one thing on my hit points that I just got, but I'm still.
You could visibly see that at some point, right? Like another bar on top of your bar.
Yeah, I have to see how I did that again. Here. I think. Is it displaying?
I see I see a purple line now. On the other side. Maybe they changed that. There's a purple, like a purple stripe.
Yeah.
See it right there. But yeah,
I don't know.
it was
I've
different.
got one additional hit point, but it doesn't. It isn't registering it.
Well, I
I
can see something on your bar,
Okay.
and on stream you can see it as well. Then Quintus. Well, no, actually.
No, it's my turn.
Woo! Okay, so
My turn.
No. I'm gonna attack.
Oh,
Quintus.
you're attacking Quintus. Okay.
But
yeah.
instead, I'm attacking Soulwing because he has everything I want.
Of course.
Dang.
You
check,
are prone. Yeah, okay. You can't get double advantage anyway.
so glad I'm not a chicken.
Me too. You're gonna eat it afterwards. Or not.
They're gonna bite you actually.
Told you they were going to eat it.
Advantage, attack, advantage. Wow. Okay. The first one hits you with an armor class 12, and the second one hits you with a critical hit.
Oh, so that's miss and a hit.
Yes. What? How am I rolling that much damage? That's not correct. Oh, yeah. Okay. You have to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh. Already?
Yes.
Failed.
Man,
What do you
come on,
roll?
Jin.
You don't know if it's
I roll.
failed.
I roll a 4.
I might have a DC of 2.
I roll a 4, and that's just not good enough.
Oh my god. No, that's not good enough.
I don't have any proficiencies in Constitution and stuff, so. Yeah, but I was down from the beginning. Like, if you do something with strength saving throws, then I'm
Yeah, then you're just effed. Yeah, okay. That makes sense. So yeah, that's 21 points of damage.
That's nice.
Is it?
I'm still.
Oh
having
wow, you're at
one hit point.
1 HP.
1 HP.
Oh my god. That's all you need though.
Oh,
One's all you need. You don't know what to do, just keep
the only
your
thing is-
HP above 0 and bring the enemy's health down.
Yeah,
to
but
0.
I cannot like my great plan of unchaining myself now doesn't work anymore, because if I take any more fire damage, I'm dead.
Is it my turn?
It's your turn.
It's your
Okay.
turn.
I cast Healing Word, at third level on him, and that heals him for
Him is Solwing.
on Soul
Yes.
Wing.
I hope in
Yeah, I'm healing the bad guy for.
And that cures
might
him
work.
for 14 hit points.
nice.
And then cast Sacred Flame on his chain, the chain must make a dexterity saving throw.
Ooh, it's bad at dexterity saving throws.
Can it even make a dexterity saving throw?
It fails.
Okay, and then I
I roll the dice and I think it fails.
I deal 12 radiant damage to the chain.
Oh, then it breaks. Such a
Nice.
waste.
Thank you.
It would have been so much cooler if it didn't break.
Yeah, because then you would have dragged him along
Mhm.
to wherever.
Well, I mean, I think that's up for debate because we just discussed that. For example,
Face step. Yeah, but
Misty
it's
Step
face
couldn't
step.
take Kiss with him.
But I think
then-
this weapon is exactly designed to take things with him.
Well, maybe, but
It's
after
too scary,
let's
at
not
least.
state it and let's just keep it mysterious.
So
for the
I
time
say,
being.
okay, Aedon, come on. And I reach out my hand and I cure. Oh, wait, I can't even. Oh, yeah, 60 feet. Yeah, I can do it. No, wait, I have to be certain.
come on, man.
It's 60.
Did I do it right? Yeah, 60 feet. Yeah, I can do it. I stretch out my hand and I heal him, and then I raise my other hand, do the orange grip, pull it down, and Sacred Light comes down on his chain and shatters it.
Nice. And it
Nice.
shatters. It breaks and it disappears at his feet completely. It just falls apart in a bit smoke-like energy, and you see it like flail about a bit, and then it retracts into his hand, and it's just gone.
And by the way, my... Oh, no, that's not true. I did something else. Yeah.
Okay. Aegis?
Okay. Big Kitty is gonna attack the yellow one. So that's 6 versus armor class.
That's... no, it's a miss.
Meow meow.
Why are your characters both annoying in social encounters?
Wow.
And
Are you
useless?
dice shaming him?
Yes.
Rightfully so.
Well, meow meow. That was my turn, and we go.
That sucks. That sucks.
Kiss.
I can't do a next round because we're still on Bowen.
Yeah. It's Bowen that's...
Kiss is... can I now not select Kiss because he's on top of...
What?
Oh,
no,
no.
he's there.
Wait, I did
There he is.
wrong. I still have the... Why isn't it deselecting the... Oh, yeah.
Words.
Okay.
Things.
Deselecting the O. Okay.
Kiss moves over to Solwing.
Okay. Did he though? Because no one can see it. Yeah, it's true.
Well, on my screen...
Yeah. But your screen is not their screen.
Yeah, I know.
My screen is their screen.
We all scream.
For ice cream.
Another round.
Yeah.
It's 10 past...
Okay.
Yeah.
So what you're gonna
This,
do?
he doesn't say anything. He doesn't even look annoyed because he wears a mask. But this black purplish energy gathers around him, or at least bursts from him, and then closes, and he disappears.
Yeah. Go oddly.
And but the
He
5
reappears.
restless
right behind me.
remain, and we're
that's
gonna find out how that ends next session.
Awesome. Oh, I so love that.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. This is how
Nice
I
move,
expected it.
Leaf.
This is how I expected it to go. I do that. He says, oh, he doesn't it's a 10. He fails. He uses a legendary resistance. But okay, it worked.
Worked. Yeah, not a legendary creature just yet.
So
It
Well,
would have
yeah,
been so much fun if I could drag along Soulwing, though. That would be so awesome. That would have been the best cliffhanger for this session.
That would have been a super nice cliffhanger.
But also, compliments to you guys, especially to Soulwing, for being inventive enough to start assaulting the chain because he couldn't win.
yeah,
And using his divine-ish powers to get rid of it.
Yeah.
But yeah, still 5 restless remains, and these are not easy enemies. So next time you're in for a treat.
holy crap! What a strange session this was. I mean, we encountered a villain that turned out not to be a villain. Our combat is going the way we liked it to go. So
Yeah, I really
Yeah,
like.
you're missing all your attack rolls, failing all your saving throws. Looking at you two there
That's
below.
how I experienced it. Exactly the same.
Yeah.
You should do what Jasper and I do, and that's just don't make any
Be successful.
attack rolls. Yeah.
Let me do the rolls. Let me fill the rolls for you.
Yeah.
No, but it was fun. I really liked the conversation we had at the start of the session with Lady Newspring.
Hardly any technical problems, despite setting it up just seconds before the stream.
Yes.
Yeah.
Again, compliments to Roger again for putting together a great session, and also our stream and saving it from.
To be fair, I was also to blame for it all failing because I should have made a backup. Always back up your stuff before updating.
Yeah.
Well.
You heard it here last because it has been said many a time before.
I'm pretty sure it won't be the last time they will ever hear that.
No, but I've learned my lesson, definitely.
Yeah, so now I'm going to be really
I'm going to close down the stream in a sec, and I'm going to back up everything.
Oh, you did not do that yet?
No, I can't.
Rookie
because
mistakes.
I was still building
rookie
stuff
mistakes.
during streaming.
Ooh, rookie mistakes.
Yeah.
It will crash during... Yeah.
No, but
let's not jinx it.
Great session, everyone. Thanks. I liked it.
Me too.
Thanks as well.
That's crazy. Who
is
the hell is this guy?
With the emerald eyes.
Who is this guy? Why does he have emerald eyes? It is the first one that actually has eyes that are not a single yellow eye.
Yeah, he looks very human in a way. Far more human than the disciple does. He's your size. While the disciple is like twice your size. He's the least monstrous.
Oh, this is the other way
guy.
this encounter could.
That's
this
not
is
true.
the other way the suggestion could have gone. It's like, okay, I just came from right over there, so I'll just turn there and stay there. Which would have meant that he was just awkwardly standing there on his spot. Like,
looking around, yeah.
He has gone where he needed to.
Can you guys come toward me because I can't come to you?
No, but this is fine. This is one of the better outcomes you could have hoped for, I guess.
Yeah, it's cool.
It's
cool. But yeah, we're gonna round off the stream now. Tomorrow, this guy Jasper will be drawing a map. Continue drawing a map. He started 2 weeks ago, and it already looks very, very awesome.
Yeah.
So tune in for that. When are you gonna start?
I'm going to start at 9:00. So
At
normal labs time.
Yeah,
9 p.m. Central European
for those living in the past.
Yeah.
And next week there will be no parallel projections, but there will be a talking.
There will not be a one shot. There might be
okay.
something
There
else,
might be
but
just some Elden Ring or Final Fantasy. Or
we do not know yet what, but we do know that on Tuesday there will be a talking voice. We also know
unless
that
the guest cancels
will
again.
be that the guest will be a dude called Roger, but he might cancel.
Yeah, I might cancel because
We'll see.
It's about your hopes and dreams about 5th edition 5.5, and I don't have any. I have no opinion about Dungeons and Dragons at all.
No,
I have
you
no
don't.
strong
I know.
feelings one way or the other. Tell my wife I said hello.
Okay.
And in 2 weeks we'll be back with the Precipice of Dreams. We'll continue this combat and see where it all leads. Maybe even to Brentwick. Who knows, right? No, it would be weird.
Probably not.
Can't have Brentwick in one of our sessions. It would break the game.
Well, there's if it's it's a nice note to end on maybe for everyone is that whatever happens, we've seen that these creatures can jump, so Oddleaf will definitely survive. And with that, we see you in 2 weeks.
Exactly.
Tomorrow.
Shall we raid someone?
Yes.
Let's raid someone.
I wanted to rate Bards of New York, but they're.
Oh yeah, he was
there
on stream. He said so.
Yeah, at 12 they're streaming at 12.
12. Oh, so we. Okay.
Don't
You have a pre-stream already rolling?
No, there's no pre-stream yet, I think.
Boo.
But
The only thing that I have-
Bardic Dice is also online.
Captain Robert.
Hanging out, DM prep, game recap. So Bardic Dice is also part of our community with tabletop and the discourse and everything.
Okay, so that would.
Shall I start the stream?
What? Oh, you wanna? Oh,
I can start the raid.
Oh yeah, you did. I was already. Yeah, I'm opening up too many windows for this. Yeah. All right. Do you know? Does it work from the stream chat and OBS? If you want to rate.
Yes.
Or do you need to be in? Okay.
No, but I can do it with my account as well. So we will rate in when after the credits, and let's say for a raid message we do greetings from the void, because I always do that from the void. So if you have our icons, you can do that, and if you don't have our icons, you can.
You can do that. Point at screen.
Yeah.
And you just leave. You can leave Soulwing out of there if you don't have, or
leaving Soulwing out of there. Wow.
Well, if you don't have the emote, you just do the tentacles with greetings from.
But you keep Soulwing in your heart.
So you can just copy this. Yeah, you keep. Yes, Soulwing in your heart. Tentacles in your face.
I've got a soul wing in my heart.
But yeah, thanks everyone for watching. Stick around for the raid. Drop a message in the chat. Say hello. And we'll see you all soon.
Yeah.
Bye.
Goodbye. Oh, yeah, I was going to say special shout out to Bardic or to Bards of New York.
Bards of New York.
Because but you weren't online yet, so and it's getting late here. Anyway. Caw.
See you all soon. And
we're already.